about Ras Ivi CDs them. Him not covering no Christian music. Him write them own chant and chant it on the Nyabingi drums. I will give thanks for that. So because this is the Haile Selassie's visit anniversary, and this is also the launch of Ivi and Family CD, and we have a little thing line up here, a little program line up for it, until 12, maybe until 2 too, who to tell. We're going to start out with this chant.
His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, came to Jamaica on the 21st of April, 1966, in what is recorded in history as the most tumultuous welcome ever accorded to a head of state. It was the best 3 days in the history of Rastafari.
Haile Selassie, I came to jail in April 66. Oh, what a joy it did bring to see the King in April 66. Holy priests, warriors, and traitors, be still, for I am He. These were the words King Selassie I said in April 66. These were the words King Selassie I said in April 66. For up to this day, no one don't know how did Lulu came. Now you bring the man say up to this day, no one don't know why his pen didn't go in flame. For the chalice did light and the spliff did burn under the wings of the plane. But everyone saw that as it came, it caused the ceasing of the rain. But everyone saw that as it came, it caused the ceasing of the rain. Ross Mortimer plan, oh, he did say, make way for the King. Said the shouts of Hosanna could be heard. They wave palm branches for the King. He said, where there is African blood, there's a need for unity. These were the words King Selassie I said does he give to the strong and brave who declare his holy name? Because I know of the sentiments that they entertain for me. That is why I have always longed to come to visit this land, Jam down. That is why
Yes.
I have always longed to come to visit
Ras Ivai and the Rastafari family. His brethren has been chanting for years. And now him decides that, well, not now still. Him realize it is good to put down him lyrics them on CD even more. So, because as I said before, when I just start going bingy, all I hear the rest them are singing some old shanky sing music we used to sing in a church. All them do is just redo it and do it in a certain way where instead of you say God, you say Jah and all them way there. But you know, to me, and as a youth in Naya being that wasn't acceptable. Wasn't acceptable at all. So we're glad to see our brethren come now and I chant and I write the chant them that's Rastafari can chant them in the Naya Bingi without feel cooped up in the Sankey song them we sing in a church. So as we tell you, say we have a thing line up here. We have, well, I will tell you say the album name Our History. And it is the executive producer is Abba Zero. And we have Jalevi, which is one of the executive producers too. We're supposed to have Deacon I.B. Bissett, Glenn Brownie, Glenn Brownie, my brethren, Glenn Brownie. You know, say he must be the musical director for this album, yeah. Yeah, and we have Ross Lewis Brown, Secretary of the Carroll Garden Benevolent Society lineup. And who else we have again? We have we want to yell up Barbara Makeda Blake. Barbara Makeda Blake, I try to find out how she get on this thing. Yeah. I hear so ones I watch it on Instagram, Facebook. So we're going to figure out how to get on. So hold tight there. Just tell your friend them in California and all over, say, them so seat. We have a whole heap of time to go. But we want to call in Rastafari, Ivai, you know, Ivai.
And there are motor, there big man, Rastafari.
Oh, you could have been there for your program. And your program tonight, you know.
Well, we give thanks, Brother Muta, give thanks, Rastaman, we give thanks for the journey. As I was just telling ones, you know, that my mother is the one who bring me to the attention of how much many of our chants, some we did recognize them from church, but you know, when you go bingy and you hear Tanya and Bigger with I.
It's another words.
So when you hear them, I, there, you say, yeah, this is Rastafari melodies, I.
Of course.
Yeah, so you rejoice. So when we reach home now by the gate out in a Barbican, we get there, play some tape and I, and our mother just walk around and there is a green hill far away. And I say, where you know them chanting from? And she say, yeah, you think of something you play there?
Yeah,
when you usually go to church, you remember? We have to no, man. We have to, we don't, you don't know that. And then the line continued. I. I should say, listen, the party I said, where Jesus Christ was crucified, he died to save us all. I said, wait. Then this is really a chant under the cover of I. And I was disappointed then. I thought back in the 89 coming up being out of Orange Bay. And I felt disappointed that we were rejoicing in chants that really never matched what our thinking was at the time as young Rastafari advocates, Yeah. So I said, no, we need to move away from this kind of thing. We need to write praise song, because, as you grew up in prophecy, in the search for Rastafari, Revelation did to sing unto Jah a new song. The psalmist said to shout unto Jah with the voice of triumph. And Revelation said, no man did know the chant but the 140 and 4,000. So then that's going to be a church song where millions of church people all over the world are singing. Some of them written by some enslavers and some men who did have we captive. So I said, no, this can't work. I think we need to move away from some of them. Some of them came out of traditional churches too, Muta. Some of them sang them, they come out of traditional black minds. Yes.
Revivalist church and all that.
Some chants where I say, meet me by the river, someday. We did a plan for runway, So the meeting place was by the river. So because we couldn't just have meetings to plan it, the church was the only meeting place. So when Master God now we start meet me by the river, someday. We knew it was a code to listen. The time I got herald in a different time. Now I got set in at the church, But the code I got go around say a Friday morning or Friday night, late night we are gonna move it. See when the night dark. So so we usually use the church for certain messages and certain hymns. So some of these things, yes, we can accept, what came out of black thinking than, washing and I shall be whiter than snow and some of them little negative things there. But Rastafari, I know, as a new phenomenon, I was always saying, no, man, we need to write something. Then if David did write, then I can write too. Then if Isaiah did write, then I can write too. So
I did write, I can write too.
Exactly. So I and I say, yeah, man, out of I and I, we must, because the church has some wonderful song, I listen them sometimes for Sunday morning, even from a distance, because you live in our community, I go hear them. And having grown up in church, we hear some songs that were written in praise of the Almighty that were well written. You have a song named How Great Thou Art. And when you listen to that song there, is that the person who wrote a praise song to the blessing of the Almighty's creation. So then if these men were inspired to write, then we as Rasta can be inspired around Haile Selassie the First and write our own story in song, in chant. So that has been the inspiration.
Our story, our history.
Yes, our history, which is our story. Yes, I am.
All
just
right,
the clarity of the world without the our history, but it's I and I is a story,
Yeah,
yes,
all right. So you know, we are go to Deacon Ibi, Brissett, where you there?
Ibi Lion, come from Zion.
Ibi no login.
Yes, I am, man. So it's right, but Muta, as you know, come, we wait, we now make the radio go, we just say.
No, we don't go play one other track.
You play another track.
We just come out of Carol Garden.
No, the first track you played was the visit of His Majesty.
Yeah, no, I tell you now, say, we just come out of Carol. No, listen to me, I say. We just come out of Carol Garden last week.
Yeah.
Yes. Where we did I call the Carol Garden incident, 1963.
Yes,
so this week now, we are celebrate. It's the same date. The Carol Garden did go on a bad Friday and Holy Thursday, them call it.
Yeah.
So we want to reminisce on the Carol Garden. This is the memory, Carol Garden incident. This is Ras Ivai and the Rastafarian family
2,
coming
3,
through.
And
in 1963, the government of Jamaica carried out one of the most heinous and brutal attacks against the Rastafari movement in what was called the Coral Garden Incident. We will never forget Coral Garden Incident, Coral Garden Incident, Coral Garden Incident. We will never forget Coral Garden Incident, the crimes committed by the state. What a brutal crime, the crimes committed by the state. Oh, what a crime, what a brutal crime, the crimes committed by the state. Babylon beat we with them baton, and them kick we with them boot. Them cut off we locks, and some with them shoot. Say the order of the state, when the jails couldn't hold, to put them in the cemetery at Bow. What a brutal crime, the crimes committed by the state.
The time brought to you by IRI FM is...
Oh, what a crime,
Yes. We are going through an hour checking time. Yes, it's 25 minutes past 10 o'clock. Yes.
Jamaica, our way of life is being affected, but our path to progress is not. Flow has continued to build its network infrastructure to prepare for times like these, to ensure that your connections to everything important are strong and reliable. And if you are a current Flow Home Service customer, upgraded services may be available in your area. Learning from home is smarter, and working from home is stronger than ever. I am Stephen Price, Country Manager of Flow, and this is our commitment. The strength of the Flow network is yours and ready when you need it. Visit your nearest Flow store or discoverflow.co. It is our privilege to serve you.
It's easy. Money step, do the money step. Money step, do the money step. Money step, do the money step. Everybody know, do the money step. It's easy. Money if you run, now stop till it done. Win the money roll, just squeeze it. Run the fireball, win it easy. If your games don't roll it fireball, then at the same empty party I play. Make the money roll, when they roll it fireball. It's easy lottery, believe in winning.
Catch your latest entertainment and lifestyle features with me, Talissa, on The Release on CBM TV. Fridays at 9:30 p.m. with a repeat on Saturdays at 10 p.m. Also on Hype TV on Fridays at 10 p.m. Follow us at The Release JA on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to win prizes and see past episodes. The Release. We bring the best in entertainment and lifestyle to your home.
You are the buzz, buzz, buzz. You are the buzz, buzz. You are the zing, 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 zing. You are the. You are the clink, clink, clink. You are the pop, pop, pop. You are the I in Jamaica. So keep fizzing for the love of it. Pepsi.
People, hear this! Only a few days to go, you can still stand a chance to win in the Better Wheels Road to Recovery promotion. Spend 10 grand on auto parts or over 100 grand, buy a car and enter to win a 2014 Pro Box and other prizes. Entries close April 30. Don't let this this one miss you. Don't let your receipts go to waste. If you already spent $8,000, $2,000 will get you an entry by April 30.
So when you need your parts,
Better deals at Better Wheels.
Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean. Music starts representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Destro.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man, and Nikita.
Be ready for this.
Three of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
Is it that you're suffering from cancer, high blood pressure, diabetes?
how you know about me?
Poor circulation, aches and pains, infections, fibroids, impotence,
Easy now, youth.
asthma, inflammations, and low sex drive?
Yo, come on, tell my life now, youth.
Netis Herbal Tonic is here. We're located in Mandeville, Manchester. Please call us at 876-491-6267.
Give me the number again.
876-491-6267 and email us at nettyherbal@gmail.com. We also do island-wide deliveries.
Now call them no.
You better come eat a Kira Kitty for you, you know.
Season 2 of Road to Success, The Journey continues. His musical vision led to the creation of the famous Penthouse Records. This Thursday, April 22, 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. on The Road to Success, we will journey with legendary producer and CEO of Penthouse Records, Donovan Germain.
I'm Donovan Germain. Journey with me on the road to success with Kashima Francis on the Easy Skanking on Thursday, April 22nd on IRI FM. See you there.
That's Road to Success, The Journey, geared to inspire, uplift, educate, motivate, and entertain. This and every Thursday inside the Easy Skanking.
I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. I am a success story.
We will. 2 words that show our unwavering determination and dictate our actions. Because at Digicel, we value you like family. So here are our 5 promises to you. We will provide you with the very best LTE and broadband experience. We will be by your side 24/7, responding to your queries within seconds. We will be transparent. None of them hidden charges or tricky terms and conditions, Tinde. We will bring digital experiences you can love with great apps, entertaining content, and affordable data bundles. We will listen to your feedback and reward your loyalty. We will and we must, because together we are so much better. Digicel, better together.
Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time.
Studio 21 presents Leroy Artist Brown's blockbuster from the album Leroy Brown and Friends Volume 2, Ease Up on the Crime. Available now on all digital platforms. It's a DMI production.
Careless use of the gun, spoiling all of our fun. I can only reminisce all the nice times that I
Who God bless, no man has any right to curse them. Spiritual doctor, famous bongo from Olaba, offers spiritual and herbal healing. Come with your problems, big or small. We have all types of herbal medicines. For appointments, Friday and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. All you gotta do is call 876-867-0023 or 876-438-9121. Right in Olaba. Check out Spiritual Doctor, famous bongo today.
Jamaicans, our brothers and sisters in St. Vincent and the Grenadines have been displaced by recent volcanic eruptions and need our help. The Ministry of Local Government
where innovation comes from all directions.
Become the hero on the scene by taking the COVID vaccine. Get vaccinated as soon as you get all the facts. Don't listen to the rumors. This vaccine might just make it possible for teachers to sit face to face with schoolers. This vaccine make it safer for everybody, from the young to the elderly. Don't you want to go back to living normally when things were more orderly? And if you want to live a long good life, then we all have to do what's right. So let's get vaccinated along with the heroes on the front line.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, Government of Canada, and Pan American Health Organization.
Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean. Music starts representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Sestro.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man, and Nikita.
Be ready for this.
Three of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
From the creators of Money Fridays, we introduce to you another radio first. Grab back.
Stay locked into Irie FM on the 107s this and every Monday in the wake-up call for Grab Bag. And you could win up to $50,000 cash weekly, plus other
All right,
prizes.
after the promo, yeah, you again, Muta.
Irie FM, when you hear it's Grab Bag time. Tell the announcer which bag to dip into, and what comes up is yours, just like that.
It could be a gift from a sponsor. It could be $10,000. It could be $30,000. It could be a whopping $50,000. Or it could be, sorry, try again.
But if you don't have a representing hand in the bag, you don't have a chance.
Grab Bag is brought to you courtesy of Tiles R Us Limited, Ballards Valley, St. Elizabeth. For all your tiles and bathroom fixtures, call 965-1896. Tiles R Us. Dad's Record and the new Reggae Virus First Dose CD. Available on all digital platforms worldwide. Reggae Virus is a musical pandemic. Get your first dose today. Dad's Record, the infectious reggae experience.
Featuring Mikey Spice. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself.
Junior Reid and GRW's hot new single World Upside Down. Available on all digital platforms.
Stopping the kids from going to school. They'll be strong, they'll be no fool. The more you live, the more you learn. The more you hustle, the more you earn.
Better Wheels. Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entry closes April 30th, 2021. Shop at Better Wheels to win.
And Tad's Record and the new Chezidek single titled Unite, taken from Chezidek's album Hello Africa. Available on all digital platforms worldwide. Chezidek and Tad's Record, the ultimate roots reggae experience.
So let's unite. Let love fill the empty space that divides. Yeah.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to. Irie FM.
But Friday 63, I am sure you all agree. Again will never be.
Yes, as we say, we're celebrating the visit of Emperor Haile Selassie to Jamaica, 21st of April. You understand? And go out Trinidad too, you know. Yeah, I think him landing on next St. Lucia, Barbados, or one of the places. And you know, Haile Selassie go all 80 too. But people don't remember Haile Selassie go all 80, you know. Anyway, we have Ibi on the line here. Him is the Ethiopian Orthodox Church, a kind of deacon. So we are told that I'm going to give a little prayer. Ibi?
Yes, sir. Greetings, Muta.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Blessed love.
Blessed Ibi.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
Yes, sir, man. Blessed.
Strength, you know. So through the Orthodox Church, is the best we have of all the Menfeski dus. Ahadu Amlak, Amen. Name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, one God, Amen. So we give thanks for the commemoration and the celebration of the visit of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I to Jamaica, and the duty and the responsibility that we have Jamaicans have to carry out the works. We know that Ethiopia shall stretch forth her hands unto the Almighty, and we are sons and daughters of Ethiopia. So we ask our ancestors to continue to guide us and strengthen us as Jamaicans, that we can live as one in harmony, in unity, and in love, to show to the world that we are children of the Most High. And we also ask for a lot of blessing and strength for this program, The Cutting Edge, and all the Rastafari family of Jamaica, to show light and continue to spread one love throughout this beautiful island, that we can be a light and inspirational works to the entire world and to our family. Strengthen us, give us courage, and bless all musicians and players of instruments who continue to carry the works and continue to show that we are strong and we can live together as one. Selah. Yes, I give thanks. Blessed love, Rastafari. I just want to say further that
our beloved
as
brother
Ethiopian Orthodox
asked the
Church,
question,
really,
shall they kill our
even this
prophets
morning we
while
had
we
a
stand aside and love?
service, we had some prayers, offering up some incense to give thanks unto this day, and knowing that we still remember it, even through the Rastafari family, keeping the torch burning and keeping the fire burning, that our youth can come and see that we celebrate it, we commemorate it, and we continue to show that Ethiopia is a beacon, and we know that Ethiopia wasn't colonized, so we look to Ethiopia as a heart of Africa, as a strength of our redemption and liberation in this time. Yes, I'm Muta.
Freedom just won't come if we sit down and act like down. Stand up and fight for your right in this time. Our enemies are always making plans to keep us down. Our enemies are always making plans to keep us down. So we all must unite. The only way to win this fight. Stand up and fight for your right in this time. Stand up and fight for your right in this time. Stand up and fight for your right in this time.
Yes. Launch of the album Our History. On a special day, special day. Ras Ivi and the Rastafari family, second CD. Yes. The first one is Ark of the Covenant. As a matter of fact, if you buy the CD, you get 2 CD in a one package. So it's a 2-for-1 deal. So like Walmart. Ivy. Tell me something, Ivy. The first album, it's who distribute the album there? Who distributed?
It's out of England, you know. I think Jetstar and Fat Shadow and
Oh, yeah?
a whole heap of names attached to it. But, you know, more time you do your thing with a bridge in a Rasta man. And, you know, it's just one love. It's just doing something. And out of it is like, you know, it was just that. But we give thanks to the work. We go out and, you know, the name Rastafarian family became a household name through that album because it was long awaited. It's like
and no place me carry it go, you know. No place me carry it go.
Yeah, man. We give thanks too because there's a brother on that album, Iwata Amaselassie, you know, joined the ancestors. He was a great musician. I mean, most of those instruments here were played solely by him.
On the first album? On the first album?
A Rastaman from Guyana we played 27 different instruments, you know. So, well known throughout all the great singers here and there know that this brethren and no nonsense person. I give thanks to him and his contribution to that album, you know. The family then was not well grown, you know. They don't have the Empress and my son.
Big people them know.
10 years old on that
big
album.
people them know.
Yeah.
All right. You know, we are going to go over to California. You know, as we say, we have a series of one line up here for talk. Because, you know, so this is an album launch, apart from celebrating the visit of Haile Selassie. So we're going to go over to California. One of the producers of this album, I don't know from the pan, Abba Zero, EL. Abba Zero. All right. Wait till them get him. All right. Meanwhile, tell me something, Ivy. Which part of the record the album? We want to record it.
You mean this our history?
Yeah, this one. Yeah.
Right at Tough Gang. Tough Gang, we spent
Okay.
some time in Tough Gang and just had it done, you know. Sometimes we wish we had more time, but in the time allotted, you know, we just put in the work. We thank Glenn Brownie. He was
Gosh, man. When I see Glenn Brownie upon the album, I say yes.
You know, when you have a master like Glenn at your side, a teacher, you know, I bred you with humility and sternness and, you know, all the good traits, you know, say, if we can get out of you what, you know,
I can tell you something. Ivy, I can tell you something. The man don't make you do over one line all 100 times, you know.
Listen, this brother in Coral Garden chant, it's a Ivy, wait for a while ago. The crimes committed by the crimes committed by the state. He said, no, but when I listen to the chant,
I hear state.
I hear the crimes committed by the state.
Yes, you have to do it over.
I need to hear state.
May I tell you?
I need to hear that. That means it's about proper pronunciation.
Watch a man, me and him go in that studio, man, and one line. May I tell you, say that. If I was my brethren, you know, I tell him a clot and come out. You know, a good producer, though.
You want to get the best out of the thing. You want to know where the Glenn Brown is behind it, you know. It can't come out sounding like a master.
Yeah, like him don't know how I'm dealing with.
Yeah, so we give thanks to him, you know.
All right, let me ask you now. The album out, I know the first album, you do any tour with your family for the album?
No, there has not been anything.
Neither for the first one?
No tour. No, it's just on our platforms and
in Jamaica.
You know, at Bingy, our own platforms and so, you know.
Yeah, well.
There has never been any organized tour or any such thing, Rastafari and family of Rastafari. No.
I told you know why? Because appear white people appear Kete drum and Naya Bingy drum a foreign pan festival. Let me tell you, look on all the festival. Ratatam and all them place there. And you hear Naya Bingy drumming. Appear like a white youth. You know, the authentic Rastafari Naya Bingy drum is wanted and needed and necessary. So we hope say when the place open up back, this album will be able to carry you in a them kind of vibes there. We go chant it and make people see how the thing really chant, you know? Ivy Rock. We still a call for Abba Zero, you know. But you don't get Abba Zero.
This is Abba Zero.
Ah, Abba Zero. Blessed my lad, what you do?
Yeah. Oh, I am divinely blessed.
Yeah, man, give thanks, man. We see your name big, and your voice big on this album, yeah.
Well, you know what? It's not as big as Alpha.
Wait there, you not come through good, you know. Wait there, wait there. Him not come through good, man.
Stand up and fight for your rights. In this your Stand up and fight for your rights. In this your
The Lion of Judah, Emperor Haile Selassie I, said,
Yeah, Abba Zero have to fix him phone, you know. Because we know so know our phone don't get so. Abba Zero fix your phone.
No, it's not Abba Zero.
And the silence of the voice of justice.
You know. You hear, you know, the Patakos Keckle said black. Abba Zero. Abba Zero, I'm a brethren. For a long time, all over the place. We go and talk all sort of talking and all them somewhere. All right. Will I say to you, I know, I is one of the executive producers for this album, yeah. How do I get involved with Ras Ivy for really going to a venture like this?
Well, first and foremost,
see what I mean? In phone now work and him talk about a Ira one. I'm gone again, you know. I don't know. We talk about Ira Feminine and Ira Feminine. Watch what you're doing, Ira Zero.
Kings and queens, that's who we are.
You there? Abba Zero. All right, so we could go to someone else and come forward to Abba Zero. We know, say, now go lock off. We have a bridge in here. Him actually send a message still. Him send a message, we want to play a message for Ivy launch. He is from the 12th tribe of Israel. Him send a message here, him name Brother Norman Miller, Mr. Levite. All right, Levi one recording. All right, because say, we could find him. Yes, we could find him. All right, we could hear a message from the 12th tribe of Israel. Here we go. Here we go.
Greetings. I, Brother Levi, first of the 12th tribe of Israel, greet each and every one in the precious name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What this day being revealed to us in the personality of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, elect of God and the light of this very dark world. Greetings also through the 12 tribes of Israel, which were being scattered abroad, but first founded in the island of Jamaica by our beloved prophet Dr. Vernon Carrington, Brother Gad, now functioning worldwide. Greetings also through the Ethiopian Orthodox doctrine of faith, which is not one of writs nor rites, but a function of the heart acquired through mystical incorporation or unity in one with God, or in plain words, to be born again. Greetings also through the Ethiopian royal family, the family of King David, in this time represented by our Imperial Highness Zara Jacob Asoasen Selassie. Yes, greetings once again to each and everyone listening on this, the 55th anniversary of the visit of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I to Jamaica in April 1966. The visit of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I to Jamaica was not only a long-standing desire of His Majesty, but also that of the Rastafari family and people of Jamaica. It was a fulfillment of faith. This visit also had a personal impact on me, as I was standing on the corner of Regent Street and East Race Course, now Ewers Circle, as the car in which His Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I was traveling in drove by. It was as if His Majesty looked directly on I. To this day, I hold in reverence the look, direct eye contact with His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I. The visit of His Majesty strengthened the Rastafari faithfuls, which saw the regathering of the 12 tribes of Israel by our founder, Dr. Vernon Carrington, Brother Gad, in 1968 here in Jamaica. Brother Gad gave us, of the 12 tribes of Israel, a number of principles necessary for our daily living, such as discipline, reading the Bible 1 chapter a day, forming a line to board the bus, respect for children, women, elders, and law and order. He also taught us of devotion to the words of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, such as those concerning the Bible, which one will find the truth for oneself, solution for present difficulties, and guidance for future actions. He also taught us unity among brethren, one and all for one and one for all, operating in that manner, no failure. This principle of unity, as expressed by Brother Gad, was in line with the words of His Imperial Majesty as stated during the visit of the Rastafari brethren who were part of the fact-finding mission to Africa in the early 1960s, that upon the return to Jamaica, they should organize and centralize so that the right people can come to Africa. Concerning the development of the 12 tribes of Israel, Brother Gad also gave thanks for the brethren and sisters who came along and helped him to do that part of the work he came to do in the 12 tribes of Israel. It must be remembered that in the house of the Lord there are many mansions, and we of the 12 tribes of Israel are just a part of the house of the Lord. I offer special congratulations on behalf of the members of the 12 tribes of Israel to Ras Ivai and to the Rastafari family on the production and launching of Our History, an album of sacred Rastafari chants. This CD is very demonstrative of the spirituality and culture of the Rastafari family. Ras Ivai, a devout student of the teaching of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, has ensured that members not only of his immediate family, but also of the wider Rastafari family, continue to chant Rastafari as they are involved in the vocals and instruments on the CD. I give much thanks that I had a chance to receive a copy of the CD and the various contents that come together with the CD. Listening to the CD was very joyful, comforting, and at the same time painful, as it took me back to the beginning of our struggles from we left the shores of Mother Africa, to the awakening of our spirituality, to our present day lives. The chants are steady and played in our traditional Rastaman chanting rhythm. This style of rhythm that involves the spirit of love, unity, and peace, which is Jah Rastafari himself. This music is everlasting, and I am confident that this CD will stand as a groundation for us in the Rastafari family. On behalf of the brethren and sisters of the 12 tribes of Israel, we would wish Ras Ivy and family continued guidance and protection from the Most High God. And also, it would be a good thing for everyone to get a copy of this CD, especially members of the Rastafari family and African-minded people. Selassie, Rastafari. Now I'm coming down, closing off. May the Spirit of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, which has been revealed to us in the personality of His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, continue to guide us all in this time and even forevermore. Selassie, Rastafari.
Churches and other financial institutions dabbled in the rape of Africa that resulted in the genocide of millions of Africans.
Slavery is one of the most inhuman institutions known to human.
Yes. You just hear Brother Norman Miller, Levite one from the 12th tribe of Israel, sending the message, congratulations, Ivy, on the launch of him album, and also give you a little synopsis about Brother Gad from the 12th tribe of Israel. So, Ivy.
Yes, Fireman.
We'll bring you forward again, you know. Give us some, we know, say, you want to reason about today, outside of the album. So I'm going to give you an opportunity to talk to the people them until we can get back Abba Zero fully.
Yes, today's a blessed day, 55 years ago, because, Rastaman been seen and praising and having Haile Selassie I and the pedestal to say, here is the black man, God and King. How will herald it among the other founding fathers and mothers at that time. So 1966, when Rafi here said the Lion of Judah was to visit Jamaica, that was a moment of joy in abundance, preempting the visit, So every Rasta man, Rasta woman, picnic, everyone, African-centered mind, the authorities report say all of the red, gold, and green fabric in all the haberdashery stores were sold out because Rasta prepare now to go meet the Lion of Judah in them best royal attire, for this occasion. So we know the night prior to the 21st of April is like airport jam-packed waiting, and early in the hours of morning, the streets lined, every route what one hears that the king would travel was lined with people wanting to see. Because the Christian come out too, everyone come out, multi-religious Jamaican people just come out because Rasta wants to see their God and King, and people said, you have to see the man who Rasta say God. So all ones were jam-packed, waiting, just recounting and listening to the many elders who always recount these years spent with the Lion of Judah. I can say at the airport, one of the outstanding things was to see a Rastaman climbing the tallest flagpole that carry the Jamaican flag and remove it and put the Ethiopian flag to say today's Ethiopia Day, not Jamaica. And put up a flag and applauded by bridging them, because they always say coconut tree hard to climb, But to see a man climb a shine iron pole, go up there.
Like a spider, like Spider-Man.
It's like one of those cats in the wild up in any tree.
Yeah.
I see. So the Rastaman go up and remove the flag. One tell me says Mampy from down in the west. They didn't do that.
Mampy.
So we give thanks to that.
Make I ask you a question. Most Rastaman in our age always remember which part them was when Haile Selassie come. The I call which part the I was when Haile Selassie come.
Most definitely Muta, because we didn't live a Barbican from the Putila Rust Light there. No, we never lived there. That was grandparents' home. We didn't live up more in a Barbican Square. close to East King's House Road. So our mother on the morning said to me, the Thursday morning, said to the four of we as our four sons at home to say, wait, and I go look for you, Selassie. And I said, which part? And she said, no, listen to the radio. The motorcade soon come up, lady must grave now. Turn off the move, and it's like, in a jiffy, it's like we use it as a 100-yard dash from up Barbican. Then to come straight down to the stoplight at King's House, only to find them did do some excavation and mount up some dirt on the side there, so to the left, to turn go up at Bob Marley Museum now. So we dip on that dirt hill there now and overlook the square. It's there so Iman first look at the Lion of Judah. And, you know, the walk going back to Barbican after the king, go through the gate and stop right at the intersection. And there is not one person who said the king never looked on him personally and give him a ear. Every man, all the man in the tree top. I said the man look on me up in the tree and hear me in a rasta.
I hear a man outside Selassie see him personally. Look on him personally. Yeah. Anyway, you know, say
the spirit of the moment, you know.
I remember I stand up at the corner, South Camp Road and Victoria Avenue, right at Palace.
Yeah.
Palace Theatre and the post. And then I don't remember where I hear say him go to a stadium. Me about 14 years old them time. I don't remember where I hear say him go to a stadium, man. You know, so we walk to a stadium and find myself in a stadium. I remember all of the whole heap of acrobats by the police, them and all them something. And this little man stand up in the grandstand there with him hat like a field marshal and thing. Don't have no clue about where going on, you know. More than an island Selassie we are here saying this man have come. You don't have nothing clue about Rasta. Nothing at all. You understand? And look at now we're there still. I hear up the man, Emperor Selassie the first, you know. A beautiful thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful
and
thing.
See that the black man just find himself outside of a whitewash Christianity and the whiteness of God, and now we find a black God we identify himself with I and come and the mystic of his moment, because the moment at the airport was very mystical, you know. Remember, Rasta was being downtrodden, Coral Garden.
Yeah, that will start out in 63. You know, 3 years after.
Yeah, so you know, then they don't want to sweep it under the carpet and get rid of it. But here comes our Daddy King now, coming via Trinidad, Barbados, and was to land on the morning, you know, and the lightning and the thunder and the rain, you know, and when the sun came out, it was like glory every man. And I hear this from Ballad, I hear it from Reporter, I hear it from men of the society who said, listen, needed to wet to my shoe, and as the sun come out, I don't know where I just become dry instantly, you know. And one tell you, say, listen, me see the Rasta man them with chalice and spliff and country.
Under the plane. Under the plane.
It's like
man, I say, yes, it's going to explode. It's going to explode.
No, according to the men are set up because the gleaner.
Yeah, that me I say, the men of people say it's going to explode. Well,
the
them couldn't stop
supervisor
it.
for the tarmac run away, you know.
Yeah.
When him see the first chalice light up, him run.
Yeah.
Because the gleaner reported said, luckily the whole thing didn't blow up. You know, former Prime Minister Eddie Siaga said, when them look and see the amount of smoke and naked flame, yes, they want to run, but the crowd was so thick. It's like, where I run go? You know,
run go away.
I perceive that His Majesty saw in advance what would have happened. So the delay and the falling of the rain was kind of washing away those fumes that would have definitely ignited under any normal circumstances. So the rain will fall, kind of temper them gas there. It's the first time in history of Jamaica, probably the world, so much naked plane, the under one airplane. And
never seen that before. Never seen that before, man. Never seen that before.
You know?
All right, me could go to let's say about the thing again. About zero, you there? About zero. No, about zero, no there. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna go to Glenn, you know. Yeah, about zero, you there?
Oh, Jaliva is there, Muta.
Jaliva,
Yeah.
Jaliva.
Yes, my brethren.
How you doing, man?
Good to hear your voice.
You too, man. Hey, tell me something, man. I know you and Abbas you together.
No, he's in the east and I'm in the west. And
They don't even complain about the IRFM phone and everybody else phone at work.
Yeah.
Anyway, as I say, you is one of the executive producers. And I know your musical ability. You have been dabbling into Nyabinghi sounds. I know you have a classical, you do an Italian classic in a Rastafarian chant. Years ago, you did it. I don't know if you remember it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
The theme song to Carmen.
Carmen, yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, that one.
So, you've been making music all the while, but now you get involved in a hardcore Nyabinghi chants and thing. Tell me how you get involved in it. How you get involved in it.
Well, in particular with Our History, the album, or Nyabinghi music?
No, our history.
Oh, well, it was the idea was presented to me by Abu Zero.
Okay.
So he had heard from the Hemp Fest that was in the Ganja Festival that was in Negril.
Negril, yeah.
And Ross Ibai and his family were performing there. And, from that time when he came back with a video of their performance.
Mm.
And I said, we should really make a record from this, because this is, and Ross Ibai really deserves that too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I just said yes. It was a simple and a quick yes. I didn't have many questions. So
yeah. So I know you have your projects go. What the latest project you have going? Because I know you have a whole heap of CD. Me have most of them where you give me. What's the latest project you have?
About over 300 records I'm working on right now.
Your records or other people records?
Other people's records, and maybe about 40 of them are mine. And I do play on most of the records, and most of the music that I'm producing, I do add tracks to, and vocals and other things like that. But mostly it's a lot of folkloric music that I'm trying to present and preserve tradition and cultural music before it's lost, but also to provide like a foundation to build a world fusion where I can blend different elements together from other cultures and other countries in such a way that it sounds, it doesn't sound like I'm mixing like people used to do with records, and they would just mix in this and that from different places. I'm not doing that. I'm bringing in the real traditional master musicians doing their traditional music and then building on that,
All right.
But also presenting out each time, also releasing the completely traditional versions.
Yeah.
So it's all folkloric music mostly. That's what I'm attracted to doing. I have a long history, as you know, of producing reggae music and Nyabinghi music also.
All right.
And,
so I can ask you.
I grew up learning from the blues masters. My father produced some of the great blues masters like Reverend Gary Davis and Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee and John Lee Hooker. Those were my teachers. That's what I grew up playing as blues music. I was surrounded by black music, and ethnomusicology and black studies was my majors in college. So
all right, I can ask you something. We know that folk music, sometimes you call it all world beat music, is not what you call chart busters millions sell. Well, maybe some of them sell millions still because the blues man, them used to sell millions too. But how you deal with making so much music and getting it out there in terms of in the record shops, on the ear. For instance, the album, you know, how you market an album like this?
Well, we're putting together, you have to, it's like a campaign, It's like once you have product, then you have to market it, and it becomes a whole, you have to advertise, and you have to do radio interviews like this. And, you have to get a print interview in what was print media in the day. We had, the Reggae Beat and the Reggae
We have social media now.
We had
social
Option
media
magazine and Billboard magazine. And we
all right, hold on the Levi. Hold on the Levi. Hold on there. We'll go to a break and come forward. Yes.
The time brought to you by Irie FM is...
Yeah, the time is 11:15.
This is the 20th anniversary of Digicel, so let's celebrate.
Remember, give me some minutes. Some sauce and a Digicel them a top.
Get your dance, everybody do a dance. Do the dance, set for the summer dance. Everybody, shake your phone, shake and win, shake your phone, shake your phone. Yeah, we better together. Digicel, that a famous when no lights. Digicel, that a famous when no lights. Digicel. Let's celebrate. With Digicel. Made in Jamaica, there since 2001.
You don't look to fit in. Living a life without compromise as you make the most of it. It's easy for us follow the crowd, yes. But you follow your heart. Which makes enjoying your Dragon Stout more rewarding as you win each day by being true to yourself. Be the one to stand strong. Be Dragon. Dragon Stout. Must be 18 years or older. Drink and socialize responsibly.
Sunset Pharmacy, Whitehall Road, Negril, across from Negril Bus Park, gives special discounts on all prescription, children, elderly, and ophthalmics. Opening hours Mondays to Thursdays 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., Fridays 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Saturdays, and 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. on Sundays. We accept all major health, debit, and credit cards. Telephone number 957-4192.
At a time like this, good sanitation and cleaning is crucial. Delta Supply sells Karcher cleaning equipment, power washers, steam cleaners, and misters for hospitals, factories, restaurants, supermarkets, and schools. Call or WhatsApp 302-6111-4. That's 302-6111-4. Delta Supply. We'll help you keep your facility clean and safe.
Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean. Music starts representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Sestro.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man, and Nikita.
Be ready for this.
Three of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entries close April 30, 2021. Spend $10,000 at any Better Wheels parts depot or $100,000 at our car mart. A 2014 Pro Box could be yours.
So when you need your parts,
You are the buzz, 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 buzz. You are the zing, 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 zing. You are the You are the clink, 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 clink. You are the pop, pop, pop. You are the I in Jamaica. So keep fizzing for the love of it. Pepsi.
Reggae Radio, Irie FM, continues to add value and excitement to the airwaves for you, our listeners, with yet another exciting game, Lucky Spin. Join us this and every Thursday during the wake-up call, 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. for Lucky Spin. All you have to do is call and have the announcer spin the lucky wheel to see what prize awaits you when it stops. It could be $15,000, $35,000, as much as $55,000, or maybe some phone credit. If your arrow, however, stops on please call back, just follow the arrow and take for yourself. Remember, no spin, no win. That's Lucky Spin this and every Thursday at 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. during the wake-up call on Roots Rocking Reggae Radio, IRI FM.
Brought to you by Better Wheels. Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entry closes April 30th, 2021. Shop at Better Wheels to win.
Taz Records promoting Chesedek and Friends In an M.I. single. Distributed by Taz Records and available on all digital platforms worldwide. Start streaming and downloading your copy today. Chesedek and Taz Records, the ultimate reggae experience.
Bad Friday, 1963. Coral Garden, Montego Bay City. Under the order of Bustamante, them kill and abuse.
Nature Ellis' hit song from the album Revolution Choice, titled Freedom, produced by Ambassadors of Choice Records and distributed by Happyless Entertainment, available on all digital platforms.
Freedom, 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 so that they can speak. Nature Ellis.
Wall Street Records does it again with Diligence's new hit single, My Life. Get it on Spotify, iTunes, and all online digital platforms.
Life, make money, praise God. They are still a hold it even though the race hard. My life, make money, praise God. Happy see me they are honor in a graveyard. My life.
JR Production promoting Junior Reid's new single, Vaccination. Available on all downloading platforms. Stream and download now. Check out Junior Reid on Instagram at Real Junior Reid.
Give me vaccination. Make them not give me reparation. Give me compensation. Give me repatriation.
Ambassador of Choice Records promoting the new single by Mojo Herb titled Mama. Distributed by Zojak worldwide and available on Spotify and all social media platforms. Stream and download now.
Mama, you're that queen who motivates my strides. I can't pay you for my life. And I
The People Station, IRI FM, is once again putting Jamaican communities at the forefront with another community-based program, Come in Unity. Come in Unity highlights the positives as well as struggles in our inner-city communities across Jamaica every Monday at 6:30 p.m. right after sports in the Live at 5:45 package. Join me, Roger Haspel, as we engage stakeholders, residents, community leaders, government and non-government representatives, as well as the business community, as we shine the spotlight on each community we visit. Come in Unity comes to you courtesy of Total Tools, Sales, Rentals and Repairs, now delivering total aggregates, all sands, gravel, topsoil and more from St. Mary, Clarendon, St. Thomas and St. Elizabeth. Call 876-847-8887. Ambassador of Choice Records promoting new single by Mojo Herb titled Mama, distributed by Zojak and available on Spotify and all digital platforms.
Mama, you're that queen who motivates my strides. I can't pay you for my life.
Yummy Jamboree Jam Roll. Run down to the corner shop and grab your Yummy Jamboree Jam Roll. Yummy, best in taste, best in value.
That's Come in Unity, this and every Monday on the People Station, IRI FM.
Together we stand, brothers. Together we stand, sisters.
One and move, one and ready. Where's the data you travel with me today?
Make sure say red plate dey on it, you know. I'm not travel with you.
We have so many things legit.
Red plate operators It's your time to take the spotlight.
Irie FM is giving all Red Plate operators a chance to win big in Red Plate Spotlight.
Just submit your red plate via a WhatsApp picture to 876-350-2838 and listen to Irie FM Mondays to Fridays between 6 a.m. and noon, as well as between 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays to hear if your plate will be announced to win at least $10,000.
Once announced, you will have 20 minutes to claim your winnings, which goes up by $10,000 every time someone fails to claim.
You don't have to submit your plate more than once, because once submitted, it remains a possible candidate for every draw until drawn.
No name, phone numbers, or address needed. Only Red Plate pictures required. Red Plate Spotlight is brought to you by
Sly and Robbie Taxi Records, promoting the new album from Sly and Robbie, Red Hills Road, available on all major digital platforms. Get your CDs at the Music Mart South Avenue, Derek Harriet's Twin Gate Plaza, Me Hungry at the Marketplace, and at One Pop Music Studio, Red Hills Road. Records and JR Production with Juju Blood new single White Like Cocaine, available on all digital platforms now.
White like cocaine, dang, dang, dang. White like cocaine. Tough chin, right? Air Force white like cocaine. White tees with a rope chain, dog. You know see my up like dope.
Naya Bless and Jamrock Music Productions promoting the hot new Mama Africa Rhythm, available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and all major streaming and downloading platforms.
On this earth, it's higher than the most high. Some burn propaganda and say no. Babylon no like highly.
Studio 21 Productions promoting Leroy Artist Brown's blockbuster from the album Ease Up Off the Crime with Leroy and Friends Volume 2, available on all digital platforms. It's a DMI production.
Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time. Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time.
That's Red Plate Spotlight, this and every weekday, and twice on Mondays and Fridays on the nation's #1 Irie FM.
Irie shut.
If you have fame, and if you think you're supreme, and if you have power, and if you're hot, you're not saying nothing till you're Irie.
It's one of the most inhuman institutions.
Yes, we're back again. We was talking to Jaliva out of California, one of the executive producers of this album. Yes, Bridget, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, all right. You know, we're talking about the idea of promoting albums that is not pop album. How you go about promoting it? And you explain to tell me about TVs and
I do the best. I do the best that I can.
Yeah.
But truthfully, I play music, I make music, I produce music, and I'm not a marketing specialist. You know, I've done well by creating. You know, I had to create a record label to sell my music.
Okay.
And that was some time ago. And I'm just following through with that. With the label, I let the label is what really distributes and tries to market and promote the music. So
start promote this one. I mean, send this one out yet to the different media and stores and them something in California.
Right now, it's the physical media that is out there and available, which is the LP, vinyl, and CD. And there's two versions, as you know. One is the full instrumental, and the other is the raw Nyabingi folkloric version.
I'm going to assume that this one is the raw Nyabingi, the one that I'm playing.
Both of them are available through, as physical media. So now it's all in the process of being digitized and it'll be released for the digital download. And,
Okay.
You know, that's taking a little longer to make it available, but we didn't want to hold it back any longer, and we wanted to do this album release
from here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, give thanks, brethren. If you want to send anything to Ras Ivy, like I'm up on the thing, I know.
Yeah, man. I want to say something. Jaliba.
Yes, my brethren.
Blessed and love, brother. I mean, I was telling Brother Miguel we go far back from the days in the early 90s, you know. And, you know, to find I now being the one who, it's in your court, the ball was in your court, and you did your part. That's enough thanks. It's the fruition of the work. It's just now to have it materialize that economics can be encouraging and give more strength to do more work. So we give thanks. It has been a long time coming, but give thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yes. It was a great honor.
Shane, your turn, Shane.
There are a million reasons to want to own a home.
I want more space for the children.
I am tired of paying rent.
My wife and I want an investment. Go from future plans to keys in hand with an NCB mortgage. Get rates as low as 6.95%, 100% financing, and up to 40 years to repay. Plus, get the life insurance and home insurance you need all in one place. Visit myhome.jncb.com to get started. Conditions apply.
Take the cap off and sip those sweet and smooth citrus flavors of Smirnoff Ice that match any mood or any line. Rich red berry crush, sharp green apple, or the zing of guarana. Perfect addition to a flex with your squad at home. Smirnoff Ice, always in the mix for a good time with friends at home. Have a cold bottle of the world's #1 vodka. Must be 18 years and older. Enjoy responsibly.
Get a strong back, fi strengthen your back, fi make the attack. Stop at the shop, get a 6-pack, cause we not go work without that. Anytime your energy low, and you feel like say you want help. Top of the nearest shop, take a strong back off of the shelf. Strong back, tonic wine, strengthen your back, fi make the attack.
Distributed island-wide. For orders, call Tomo Vibes at 749-1286 or WhatsApp 818-4794.
Contractors, homeowners, are you remodeling or building your dream home? K-Ban Hardware has everything you need from foundation to finishes. K-Ban has great prices on lumber, steel, cement, tiles, doors, toilets, shower enclosures, not to mention our exceptional roofing tiles. Plus, check out our monthly specials for even more savings. Visit us at 22 King Street, Linstead and 94 Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar for an unbeatable shopping experience. Delivery available. K-Ban Hardware from foundation to finishes.
You don't look to fit in, living a life without compromise as you make the most of it. It's easy for us follow the crowd, yes, but you follow your heart, which makes enjoying your Dragon Stout more rewarding as you win each day by being true to yourself. Be the one to stand strong. Be Dragon. Dragon Stout. Must be 18 years or older. Drink and socialize responsibly.
Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean. Music starts representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Sestra.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man, and Nikita.
Be ready for this.
3 of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
Real Deal Windows and Doors, Main Street, Tor Isle, St. Mary. Visit us today. We do frameless shawls. Yes, frameless shawls, sliding windows and doors in any size. You name it, we build it. Call us today, 876-867-9349. That's Real Deal Windows and Doors, the frameless specialist. Don't worry about the money. We are the cheapest and the best.
Good production.
Money Fridays is here. Yes, Friday is Money Day on Irie FM. As we put money in your pocket for playing Money Fridays in the wake-up call, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. every Friday. Yes, you heard it right. 3 chances each Friday to win big. Just call Irie FM and guess the 3-digit combination for the money chest and win anywhere from $10,000 to $50,000. Yes, it's that simple. And you can call as often as you wish within the allotted game time. No strings attached. That's Money Fridays this and every Friday at 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 9 a.m. on Irie FM with me, Courtney Mack. Brought to you by Tad's Records, promoting Chesedek and Friends in a Them Eyes single. Distributed by Tad's Records and available on all digital platforms worldwide. Start streaming and downloading your copy today. Chesedek and Tad's Records, the ultimate reggae experience.
Bad Friday, 1963, Coral Garden, Montego Bay City. Under the order of Bustamante, them kill and abuse Rastaman brutally.
Tiles Are Us Limited, Ballards Valley Junction, St. Elizabeth. For all your tiles and bathroom fixtures, call 965-1896. Tiles Are Us. And Tad's Records and the new Tanya Stevens single entitled Good Good, produced by Junior Tads and available on all digital platforms worldwide. Start streaming and downloading today. Tad's Records and Tanya Stevens, the ultimate reggae experience.
Holiday upon the black squall attack and the youths them stress now. Problem not address now. So finger go press now. Time around at and the girl them fat them look well now. Good I go sell now.
Wanna move, wanna ready. Where's the daughter you travel with me today?
Make sure say red plate dey on it, you know. I'm not travel with you.
We have some anything legit.
Red plate operators, it's your time to take the spotlight.
Irie FM is giving all red plate operators a chance to win big in Red Plate Spotlight.
Just submit your red plate via a WhatsApp picture to 876-350-2838 and listen to Irie FM Mondays to Fridays between 6 a.m. and noon, as well as between 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays to hear if your plate will be announced to win at least $10,000.
Once announced, you will have 20 minutes to claim your winnings, which goes up by $10,000 every time someone fails to claim.
You don't have to submit your plate more than once, because once submitted, it remains a possible candidate for every draw until drawn.
No name, phone numbers, or address needed. Only red plate pictures required. Red Plate Spotlight is brought to you by
Sly and Robbie Taxi Records, promoting the new album from Sly and Robbie, Red Hills Road, available on all major digital platforms. Get your CDs at the Music Mart South Avenue, Derek Harriet's Twin Gate Plaza, Me Hungry at the Marketplace, and at One Pop Music Studio, Red Hills Road. Records and JR Production with Juju Blood new single White Like Cocaine, available on all digital platforms now.
White like cocaine, dang, dang, dang. White like cocaine.
Tough Chin
Air Force white like cocaine. White tees with a rope chain, dog. You know see my up like dope.
Naya Bless and Jamrock Music Productions, promoting the hot new Mama Africa Rhythm, available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and all major streaming and downloading platforms.
On this earth, it's higher than the most high. Some burn propaganda and say no. Babylon no like highly.
Studio 21 Productions promoting Leroy Ortiz Brown's blockbuster from the album Ease Up Off the Crime with Leroy and Friends Volume 2, available on all digital platforms. It's a DMI production.
Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time. Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time.
That's Red Plate Spotlight this and every weekday and twice on Mondays and Fridays on the nation's #1 Irie FM.
Irie, shut.
Reggae Radio, Irie FM, continues to add value and excitement to the airwaves for you, our listeners, with yet another exciting game, Lucky Spin. Join us this and every Thursday during the wake-up call, 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. for Lucky Spin. All you have to do is call and have the announcer spin the lucky wheel to see what prize awaits you when it stops. It could be $15,000, $35,000, as much as $55,000, or maybe some phone credit. If your arrow, however, stops on please call back, just follow the arrow and take for yourself. Remember, no spin, no win. That's Lucky Spin this and every Thursday at 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. during the wake-up call on Roots Rocking Reggae Radio, Irie FM.
Brought to you by Better Wheels. Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entry closes April 30th, 2021. Shop at Better Wheels to win.
Taz Records promoting Chesedek and Friends In an M.I. single. Distributed by Taz Records and available on all digital platforms worldwide. Start streaming and downloading your copy today. Chesedek and Taz Records, the ultimate reggae experience.
Bad Friday, 1963, Coral Garden, Montego Bay City, under the order of Bustamante, them kill and abuse.
Nature Ellis' hit song from the album Revolution Choice, titled Freedom, produced by Ambassadors of Choice Records and distributed by Happyless Entertainment, available on all digital platforms.
So that they can speak. Nature Ellison.
Wall Street Records does it again with Diligence's new hit single, My Life. Get it on Spotify, iTunes, and all online digital platforms.
Life, make money, praise God. They are still a hold it even though the race hard. My life, make money, praise God. Happy say me they are honor in a graveyard. My life.
JR Production promoting Junior Reid's new single, Vaccination, available on all downloading platforms. Stream and download now. Check out Junior Reid on Instagram at Real Junior Reid.
Give me vaccination. Make them not give me reparation. Give me compensation. Give me repatriation.
Ambassador of Choice Records promoting the new single by Mojo Herb titled Mama, distributed by Zojak worldwide and available on Spotify and all social media platforms. Stream and download now.
Mama, you're that queen who motivates my strides. I can't pay you for my life.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to, Irie FM.
I really rocking, you know.
Anthropology and archaeology has proven without a shadow of a doubt that Africans gave civilization to the world. When others live in caves like bats, we built cities along the Nile. The pyramids of Giza, the temples of Imhotep, the Grand Lodge of Luxor, just to name a few. I say, black man, know yourself. Black woman, know yourself.
Yes. Rastafarian. Chanting far Rastafari to Rastafari, our history. That's the name of the CD. So we want the people them to go out there and get it and play it again and again and again and again and put it in your car and play it. You understand? Them tune won't make you crash if you listen to it. Because it's just easy. You know, when you have listen to certain tune, you jump up in your car and forget, so you have to hold steering wheel. Yes, Ivy. Ivy there? Ivy get cut off. All right, so we can get Abba Zero. Abba Zero there. Nah, get Abba Zero. Who we can get? Anyone. Get anybody who we're supposed to get. We can get Glenn. Nah, get no answer out there. All right.
For civilization came down the night. Black woman, know yourself. For civilization came down the Nile. Black man, know yourself. I say, black man, know yourself. Black woman, know yourself. For in the pyramids it was written on the wall, black man, know yourself. For in the pyramids it was written on the wall, black woman, know yourself. For in the pyramids it was written on the wall, black man, know yourself. I say, black man, know yourself. Black woman, know yourself. For we are the first people on this earth, so black man, know yourself. For we are the first people on this earth, black woman, know yourself.
Yes. Black man, know yourself. Black woman, know yourself. We're talking about the launch of this album, Our History, by Rastafari and the family of Rastafari. Now we have the musician, the bass player, the producer, I don't know what to call him, Glenn Brown. How you doing, man?
I'm good, my brother. I'm good. Bless up,
Well,
man.
I
No
tell you,
problem.
hush. You know you're supposed to sleep, hush.
No, man. Enough night you have me awake, you know, so this is good. Because
All right,
this is
sir.
great.
I think a Marge would have you awake. My name Marge, my Marge here to that, you know.
I tell her, not tonight. Tonight is our history.
Okay. All right. How you get involved with this album, yeah? Because I know you're a man where produce reggae music and off the wall jazz music and all them something there. You get to produce a Naya Bingi album.
Well, the first thing is how I get to meet Ras Ivy. And I mean, well, I love Naya Bingi music long time and always wanted a chance to do something, but me now go do no Naya Bingi album where it just sound like, or any Naya Bingi project, where it just sound like something intended to be a commercial thing. Of course, I have Naya Bingi beat in some of the music them that I do, especially those with a positive spiritual message. But to have an opportunity now to actually work with a Rasta brethren who is what I would consider one of the leading brothers within the Naya Bingi organization. And that come through a project that was proposed to get involved to involve all of the houses or mansions of Rasta. However, it didn't work out. But because of that, I had to meet with Rasta Ivai. And believe me, man, it was an honor to meet that brother. When I see how him administrate and hear the things him talk about and see his ability to impart knowledge about our history and our black people business, which was something I always wanted anyway to know about. More of our family business. Yeah. And then Abba Zero, I get to meet Abba Zero. He called me one night. He saw me playing in the grill. And he called and said, yes, it is great that we come together and do something. And I just take it from there. I just follow the energy from that.
Me just talk a while ago, say, to tell Ivy, say Glenn Brown will make you vex, because he's a man who will make you do all one word, all 100 times. And he might give me an incident with a word where he did say, I never heard properly, and he might keep doing it over and over.
Yeah, man, it's very important because I remember coming up as a young musician. I started out singing, so I had to be listening to lyrics for songs and so. Yeah. And a lot of times we talk foolishness in a song we call wrong words because the pronunciation wasn't clear or the slang that was with it didn't make it come out, so you hear something different. And I think for a project like this, with such dynamic information for our brothers and sisters, we need for them to hear clearly. Plus, as a producer, it's my responsibility also to make sure that you vocalize properly. You know that, man. Look,
boy, have them clarity in the music, you know.
Eh?
Only for the music we have come out in Jamaica, you know, have no clarity in them. No man just saying them what say. Because the producer not in the studio. The producer sit down outside and smoke or drink anything. Yeah, well, not for the time, the whoever is positioning himself as producer is not even really a producer. But him have a vibe and him hear a thing and him work with it. And he go out there and it becomes something else. But we need to take more responsibility for doing things like that. It's our responsibility to make the listeners hear clearly, especially youngsters. Of course, especially an album like this. Especially an album like this.
Yeah, this is not a play thing. This is not a joke thing. This is the history. This is narrative of things that happen to us as Rasta people, as black people, in our journey to liberation. So we need to know what is said, and we need to feel the pulse and the energy of the music in its rightful form too. You know,
so where I work on now, because I know you always at work. Levi just tell me say I work on 400 different projects. I don't know how him do that, but
I don't know how him do it either.
I'm saying 40 of them are female one. I'm saying 40 of them are female one.
I'd feel good to be working on 20 right now. So you know within this season of COVID
we should get some work.
Plus, it's not every day I want to come up and do an album like this. You know, like I have some chance why I do too, and I still not get it yet because I want the right conditions to do it. But things are a little slow now, but we give thanks for everything that we have and everything that we do. You know, but I'm still producing. I have something new coming soon too, and as usual, you definitely will be the first to know.
When Marjorie album will come out? When Marjorie album will come out?
Well, is that a working on? Working on? So the next track coming up very soon.
Okay.
Is that a working on?
So there I go.
I go to tell you a while ago, so you have to sing it, let them hear, because no one hear you sing that song, say, me never know Muta can sing. So
no, well, me never know Muta can sing neither. What may I say?
Yeah.
Me I say you must put it on Marjorie album. That's what me I say. That's what me I
that's a good idea, you know.
Yeah, man.
That's a great idea.
The Patois version.
Yes, man. See it and how you mean, man.
Yeah.
See it and how me want to call it, you know.
All right. Me could go forward to to this album.
Our
now.
history, yes.
Yeah, all right. You get involved in the album over a period of what time? Them take for do this thing. Over a period of what time?
Well, between I would say the time of the inception of it to realizing it on tracks. It was about 5 years now, you know, if my memory serves me clearly.
Yeah,
it wasn't too long. Maybe within a year it was done.
I remember one time you called me and said you can't hear from ABBA.
Eh?
I remember one time you call me.
Because I couldn't hear from ABBA.
Hear from ABBA.
Yeah, so I didn't know what was going on, but ABBA is such a busy man. He was somewhere on the planet. So where I was trying to get him, he wasn't there.
Boy, I'm so busy now, I can't ever get him still, I know. I don't ever get him tonight, yeah.
Yes, I did send a message forward to him to tell him to try another way to get here now. Because we need to hear what ABBA have to say.
Yeah, but everybody I get me hungry, man. I don't understand that.
Yeah, maybe it's the location in California that he is, or the line that he was using. But yeah, man, when we get to the studio, man, 1, 2, and it done.
Yes,
you know.
Yeah.
But the challenge was to prepare them mentally also, because one of the great things about this project in Amuta is I was pointing out to Marjorie when we were listening earlier to Brother Miguel, and hear the family singing some harmonies, and I'm sure the difference between what we come to learn in the West as tempered tuning music, where we sing accurate, what we consider accurate harmonies. You know how that's it. So you're fixing it. You think like how them would a teacher if you use knife and fork and it proper. You don't know how I glad the first time I see an African I eat with a man and question him about it, and the man start telling me about digestion starting with the fingers and things. Well, it's the same thing with sound. We make some sounds as it comes naturally out of the ear. Yeah. And they were singing some harmonies that at first when I heard it, I said, what is this? How am I going to work with this? Because they must sing some 6 and some 7 and some of them sound flat. But when you hear them in the context of the natural mystic of the sound, that's what makes it great. So my thing now was just to get them to do it in a positive way. Yeah. Because that is not something that anyone can just reproduce like that. You have to be in the spirit of that to make that sound and make it positively dynamic. Yeah. And that is one of the things we did. Of course, Iva, you know the intellect image from you say something, I'm going to try to go for the best too. But still within that tuning. So it was a great experience, a great challenge, and I really, really I'm glad.
I'm glad to see you still. I'm glad to see you. Because like I say, you produce some of my tune them and you know, me your brethren. Yeah, I love your wife.
Yeah, man.
You know, she's nice.
Yeah,
she
man.
Good.
She ever nice, man. Ever sweet.
She be good.
What? The other day, when she do something, and I gave her the message you gave me the last time about the fruit cake. So she did something for me and surprised me. And now she handed it to me. Sometimes let me tell her, say, mind yourself, Mind yourself, And she handed it to me, you know what she say? Right. Muta want to taste this. I say, you better don't make him know are you in a trouble.
But no, that you tell me now she in a trouble. She in a trouble. Yes,
but you know, it's all love. That's what the Rasta family is about. That's what black people are about.
Look here, man. I owe me your workout. Man. As some know say bridging and bridging supposed to work out. You understand?
Yes, man. Yeah. A simple thing, man.
Yeah, man.
Simple thing, man. And then the music is part of the unifying force.
Of course.
Vibration and the energy. So even though we go for perfection as Babylon claim perfection, we know the heights and the dynamic of the imperfections of life. That is beautifully perfect. Yeah, it's like when I come to your yard and go up on your balcony and look into the garden and you show me Ray. And I look on it and I am amazed and I say, Rastafari, look at what you do. Yeah. Perfect. It's the same thing with colors and sound is colors.
Yeah, of course.
frequency vibration. So we can honor that, and we can make Nyabinga music to challenge any pop music out there to within it what they term quality of perfection. But if you don't know it, you can't do it.
Yeah.
You have to know it.
And that's why I asked Levi a while about the marketing of it. What a great day it would be to see an album like this from Billboard Top 100.
Well, it's that's on my head then, no, Muta. That's why I make the statement I just make. Because Babylon going to tell you so them want this standard and this standard.
Yeah.
Well, I know how to get the foundation within the heights of that quality. And we have the musicians and the producers. Well, the producers to produce that kind of music would have to be passionate about that music and that culture and have the respect for it, because that is key, Because you can't go dabbling at the thing and do some little foolishness and put it out there because you run down $1. It's not about that.
Yeah.
You're not concerned about that. You're concerned about the integrity of the thing and how the majesty will see it and say, well done.
Well done.
I don't want no hear no foolishness from no guy about, man, don't come make enough money. What is to be will be. If money to come, money will come. Because
of course.
It will for you, but we not depend on that.
Yeah. Give thanks, Bridget. Move.
Look on what going on in our life now. Because from this time, I'm going to realize, because look how long I tell people, say, go plant food. You think you're going to eat the money, when them take for the money, where you're going to eat?
That man say,
then I see him thinking,
them are going to make it in a digital kind that you can't eat it.
Yeah.
Digikind.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, give thanks, Bridget.
Yeah, man. And it's one love. Rastafarian.
Yes.
Abba Zero.
Yes.
Levi, Levi. Enough honor and respect. Enough love. And the marketing, before I go Muta, the marketing where brothers and sisters must go and buy this because them children can use it as a reference for the history.
Of course.
Yes. So
and white people are going to take it and put it in at some archives. And 40 years down the line, here to sell all $1 million.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. We just have to secure what is ours.
Yeah.
And we have to make sure our people get what is ours.
All right. Yes.
Rastafari, I love every time, man.
Yeah. The time is 12 o'clock on the dot.
Brothers and sisters, this is Chalice. Join us with respect for our national anthem. Let us stand and defend this one. Peace and love. Thank you.
Eternal Father, bless our land, guide us with thy mighty hand, keep us free from evil powers, do our life through countless hours, to our leaders, great defenders, great true wisdom from above. Justice, truth, be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we
Cutting edge. Seeing Mutabaruka. Seeing IRFM. Seeing.
Yes, slide down bar.
Seeing. And Mr. Robbie. Seeing.
Stay tuned, RFM. Mutabaruka, cutting edge.
Seeing.
I'm Slide Down Bar.
My man named Robbie Shakespeare.
Stay tuned to RFM Mutabaruka.
Right now, this is the cutting edge. Seeing. It's a Muta. The man rough. Him just tough. Cutting head, sharp.
On the 27th of September 1916, the Empress Zorditu ascended the imperial throne of Ethiopia, while the Jasmak Tafari was crowned regent plenipotentiary and heir to the throne. He received the title Ras and was then known as Rastafari. As written in the book of Psalms, his name meant one who is to be feared, in harmony with the Amharic language. Rastafari became judge of judges in the courts and continued Emperor Menelek's role of modernizing Ethiopia. He had Ethiopia successfully admitted as a member of the League of Nations and abolished slavery in his empire. He became Ethiopia's first crown prince to travel abroad in 1924 and brought back to Ethiopia the crown of Emperor Theodore that was stolen by the British Robert Napier in 1868 at Magdala.
Come on, let us shout out his name, Rastafari, Rastafari, Rastafari. Come on, let us shout out his name, Rastafari, for it is 100 years. Rastafari, Rastafari, head one who is to be feared. Rastafari, Rastafari, head one who is to be feared.
Yes, the name Tafari, one to be feared. Well, if people don't know, that's what it means. Haile Selassie means power of the Holy Trinity. And you know, Haile Selassie did name Haile Selassie before he became emperor. You know, that was his christening name. Like how we get a christening name, because my mother christened me in a Roman Catholic church. And that is the tradition of them kind of church. They were, them give you a name relating to one of the saints. You understand? Anyway, Ivy.
Yes, I.
We're there, we're just still, you know. All we are going.
Man.
Yeah, man, we're there, we're just still, man. We're not done at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, man, but it's nice, you know, to the histories unfolding even in musical, because as we know, when them did that teach with ABC and I tell you, say A, then B, then C, it was the hardest thing until ABC became a song.
Yeah.
And once ABC became a song, it just boom and resonate. So if we put the history in the form of songs, then you can sing about 1916, he was crowned Rastafari. It's like my youth asked me a question about Martin Luther King, my grandson, this evening, and say, Grandpa, Martin Luther King did dead? I'm just give him a glance. So here you know, Martin Luther King a gunshot did sting despite the message of peace he did bring. So I say, so me teach you that poem that
Instrument of the man for that, you know, instrument.
Oh my gosh.
I tell you, man, I the sweetest version of that. Will come on to mark in the instrument. Great.
Yes, instrument, because it's just put in, because if we look at the album and talk about the visit 55 years after, you listen to the track and the visitor is majesty. You never know nothing about Ireland.
About it, you know something.
So you can listen to that chant and you can know what really happened.
Of
course. Know, because it tells you say he came to GE in April 66. It was a joy, you know, to see the king in April 66. Then it go on to say, you know, up to this day, no one know how did Lulu, that little dog, was so mystical in his travels here in Jamaica. Them say them see him, Hector Winter say me see him with the little dog in his hand.
In a pocket and put in a pocket too.
No, Hector Winter said see him one time.
Yeah, me know about me, I say him put the dog in his pocket.
Yeah, Barbara Gludan said she see him with the little dog in her pocket, a peep out about the size of a kitten.
Yeah.
But when the dog appeared at King's House. So Miss Lou did write a poem about it too, you know. The little dog will appear at King's House. Because them never know who the little dog belonged to until the little dog will stand up at his majesty's foot. When the attendant said that, when the little dog comes from and I run him down, he run the right at his majesty's foot, and then him climb up and his majesty touch him with his fingers to say, all right, Lulu, everything is good. So the chant itself tells a story, you know, that Martin Planner he did say, because during the time, you know, no Governor General, no Brigadier of the Army, no Premier, no acting Prime Minister, nobody could create a semblance of order. The one man was who I sent for.
I didn't know him before, you know. Him didn't know him before.
Exactly.
When I go visit,
in the 61 mission. And Planner would have told I that His Majesty did say to him, when I visit Jamaica, I will see you.
Yeah.
So I said, whoa, Martimer life was guaranteed up to April 66 because His Majesty telling, I will see you when I come.
Yeah.
So him said when him up on the rooftop doing, you know, and I remember when His Majesty did say to him in the fear of I said, Mr. Mortimer Planner, the Emperor wants to see you at the steps of the plane. You know, and he said, watch out.
Why supposed to frighten one?
So he went up. So I said His Majesty gave authority and power. Planner was like the king of Jamaica.
Because it was like Moses apart the Red Sea.
Exactly, because but you see the mystic about that moment too, Mota, is that when Planner got up to him, that time, you know, say Iron Lion was the man who go entreat Planner to come out of public, you know, he did do a guide operation and it done, but never healed, he wasn't discharged. Iron Lion go say, yo, Planner, where be there, man? You know, say, King of come, you be in the hospital. So Iron Lion go entreat him to come out before being discharged, that him end up at airport, you know, and became the governor, the leader of Jamaica, because him supersede the governor general, the prime minister,
him do what them couldn't do. Him do what them couldn't do. What? Gone.
Come in, Ras Brown. No, Ras Brown, that's a come in.
Oh, Ras Brown, all right.
Yeah, man.
Ras Lewis Brown, Secretary of the Carroll Garden Benevolent Society.
Yes, that's him.
Yellow brethren.
Come in, Jamie. Where's Ras Brown?
How far him there?
Well, I'm coming one time, but I'm not hear him again. So the chant really tell a nice.
I'm that?
Yeah, the chant really tell a nice history in chant that will be easily captured by the young minds and even the elder mind too. You know, things that, you know, we don't easily grasp on in memory, but if you sing it, it will, you know, resonate. So give thanks for that chant.
But tell me something.
Yeah.
How you come for conceptualize the album, for just say, you're going to make an album with our history and put all sorts of different aspects of Rastafari events on it. Or you just come up with that?
All right, it's like from Ark of the Covenant. If you notice Ark of the Covenant, I did always say Black Liberation there. We do have a theme song for the occasion. So when I was inspired to say, no man, if every year we celebrate Black Liberation here, but we go bingy, I mean, hear no chance we are talking about Black Liberation. So in 1986, the vibes that it reached, and I put Black Liberation Day together. I see. We look for repatriation, and we say, yeah, there were a few chances on repatriation. What the gate make a repatriate, but you know. I man just say, all right, so I add that. The coronation of His Majesty, I said, well, we have to have a chant that speaks to the coronation. So hence our nation had to bow. So with our history now, it was just because most of the chants are from our history, you know. I had recorded them at Don One Studio in 1996, you know. Because I had the vision to do this album from 96. So it was unowned when we paid Don One at the studio and we record a number of them, but finance is never good because the experience of Ark of the Covenant did say, let me get a producer because
you have a radio behind the door. You have a radio.
No, probably. My brethren have radio. Brown. I
You're
know
too near, man.
by me. So probably
Okay,
because his line was open, he probably had
Okay,
radio.
go on,
But not me.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was I was looking at landmark events, like the Coral Garden event. Every year we go and more beer from ISA JDs. I would mind ones at the atrocity. So it's now 4:21 morning, we just wake up with this vibe and I said to the youth, there's a Coral Garden sitting on the head. So it's so I'm now put the Coral Garden chant. Just looking at the events where we have, history. We need to commemorate these events with landmark chants, Then
Well, I'm going to say,
the work of the
no disrespect, no disrespect what we got before, but I seen say, these are the chants we should now replace those Christian Sankey songs in the Bingy house with. These are the chants we should have there and get rid of the whole Sankey sing them.
Well, Muta is a revolution, and as they say, a revolution, it takes time,
But you a man, but you are the man where responsible for it too. What you mean? They know you responsible for a whole heap of that.
I have played my part,
No, when I say, no, me talk about, when me say to get rid of them, use in that power force, we can't get rid of them.
It's a hard task.
Them no call you priest. The priest them call you.
Well, it is calling priest, but sometimes, you know what, the priest cycle,
Me know, but when I say, you're in that power, see, in the Bingy house, to say, make we chant the chants them where we create around our history as Rasta, rather than adapt it from the Christian mindset.
Well, I majesty say tradition takes time to change, yeah? So by recreating these new chants down the road, certainly they will fade out. Because you have to look at the elders. Most of the elders came from traditional churches. Some were Pocomania, some come from the other little church. And so each of them came with special chants from their traditional thing. And then you'd have said, some would have said, you Rastafarize them. That then become part of the Rasta genre of chant. But as we evolve and grew, Barry Evans in 1992, when he was on the centenary, I was in Ethiopia, but when he heard my family doing the chant I had written for the centenary of His Majesty, and he was in a video titled, a video, Rastafari, then and now, he said, when you know that a movement is evolving, is when they start creating their own hymnals. And he said, Rastafari has represented that change, that revolution in creating chants coming out of the bowels of Rastafari.
Rastafari experience. All right, hold on there. I think we have Makeda up on the line. Makeda?
Yeah, we want to give thanks to Sister Barbara
Makeda.
Anna, because she has been doing some good work behind the scenes.
And the brother Russ Lewis is not there still.
He was on a while ago. I don't know.
But I might play the loud music there too.
It's nice to come on because she could tell me more about
all right, she hang up.
Local marketing. What is happening? I know Kaya will be a distributor at his dispensaries. One in Kingston, here one in probably St. Anne or Trelawney, and one in Mobile.
Mobile, yeah.
Yeah, so there are 3 dispensaries to Kaya. I don't know, how Sister Barbara going to do it. And the many shops where they're about, Brother Miguel, we have ideation as a moving bookstore, wherever the outlets are, that, Ras Imo, up by House of Dread. These are our own local venue outlets.
Yeah, but you want to know, Ivan.
All over.
You want to know, Ivan. It's the outlets where we go, where you talk about. Rasta now going to go really buy no CDs still, Only for Rasta now go buy the CD, you understand? It needs to go in a places that is not geared to Rasta out there. It's like how you have Levi over there so now. He make a whole heap of music and Abba over there so. Them supposed to can go out there go market the music. You know say it? Not just keep it in the Rasta community. But spread it out. Because it's something we need to spread out. You know, them things are all, you have certain university right now would I love to get copies of them for put in them library. For really do it as a case study and, you know, just Rastafari chance. You know, like how them have the museum Washington there. You know, them album, I have a whole heap of ethnic album in my collection. Where the Smithsonian Institute do, and all other people do, them things actually universities. Universities that love catch all them album have to put in there. So it needs to go out there go market it. It just need marketing.
Yes, well Abaziro and Jaliva should know all these outlets, and we entrust that they will continue their role in doing, you know, strategic marketing for people who have the money, who will just say, yeah, I'm supporting this cause. And Rassis who know say, yeah, I will support the cause and do a purchase. So Sister Barbara will be able to tell her, and Sister Barbara there yet?
She hang up again. But we know the power, all right, we know the power of this program, yeah. Tomorrow morning or Friday morning, you're going to see what we are doing so now on YouTube. So it will go further, even though it's on YouTube now, and Instagram, and Facebook. But when the youth them put it up on, what them call it, YouTube, it's another promotion that again, you know.
The whole world.
So even with this program, it go beyond the borders of Jamaica, and that will help to propel it. So this is a good thing for do, eh?
My brethren from Florida, Rascal, we are listening down to Rastafari, Senegal, Ethiopia, all over. Definitely, you know, peer thing happening, you know, it's like, assistant just text me from Shashaman, it's a Rastafari after 5, you know, and I was listening.
So shall listen, see what I mean? Yes.
You know, so it's gone global. This is good.
But you need to, not only the sound and the voices, we're on the program now, but when man can say, oh, them want the CD. So we are telling people, them say, the program is done because we want to sell some CD. We don't apologize for that. We don't apologize. We want to sell some CD. You understand? And this is indigenous Rastafari historical chants where every Rasta should have been able to go get a CD. It's so simple that, you know.
True.
Man buy more ganja than a rub up in them hand miggle. Them should have able can buy a CD and go play it. You know, put it in them car and all them something. They make a Rasta chant a belt out. Like come hear some music a play a belt out on the road and you don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And it's educational and inspirational.
Of course.
And, you know,
history of Rasta. Yeah. So Abaziro there? Nobody know there? I mean, Louis Brown there? Who there?
I don't know Louis. Just come out and can't get on again. Sister Barbara. Yeah, man.
Barbara, they just step on.
One of the tracks where I'm on, like from the album. I mean, each of them have their own merit because they different landmark events. But, you know, having gone to Ethiopia and seen the cry of the people in a 92, you know, you see, as a policeman walk up to me and kiss a button I have on with his majesty.
Okay.
And when him leave, I mean, look on him, tears they pass him jaws going down. I mean, want to call him back to ask him why him cry after and kiss his majesty. But you don't need to ask again. You know that is the love that him have or feels some remorse, you know, or the missing portion of his majesty, not with them again, and the deluge where Ethiopia falls.
So you talk about the cry of Ethiopia?
Yes, that chant, you know. And it's leaving Ethiopia, I'm going to write that track, you know, based on the experience, you know. So,
all right, make you listen to it.
Yes, I.
Reigned 17 years of blood terror on the people of Ethiopia. 59 ministers of government, including members of the imperial family, and countless number of Ethiopians were killed and imprisoned. In the aftermath, they cried and called for the presence of His Imperial Majesty. Oh, King Selassie, Ethiopia needs you now.
Contractors, homeowners, are you remodeling or building your dream home? K-Ban Hardware has everything you need from foundation to finishes. K-Ban has great prices on lumber, steel, cement, tiles, doors, toilets, shower enclosures, not to mention our exceptional roofing tiles. Plus, check out our monthly specials for even more savings. Visit us at 22 King Street, Linstead and 94 Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar for an unbeatable shopping experience. Delivery available. K-Ban Hardware from foundation to finishes.
Shake and go with true shake. Shake and go. Grab a true shake and go. When me have to put in the work, but I'm moving slow. Grab a true shake and go. School time and not joke time. Have to study hard, brain full time. Grab a true shake and go. When we up in the gym, we have to stay healthy and fit. Grab a true shake and go. Shake and go with True Shake. Packed with 9 grams of protein, 24 key vitamins and minerals to keep you going. Grab a true shake and go.
Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean. Music starts representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Destro.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man, Pick it out, hold it out, and Nikita.
Be ready for this.
3 of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
Your favorite month-end sale is back by popular demand. Beaver Tile and Hardware recognizes the hardship being placed on our customers due to the COVID-19. We are keeping our prices as low as possible in spite of the rise in cost. Come for your massive discounts on tiles, doors, toilet basins, and much more on April 21 to May 2. Visit us, Beaver Tiles and Hardware, Bellevue Heights, opposite Dovecot. Make it a date. Don't be late. Remember, sale ends May 2. We accept all major debit and the credit cards, adequate and secure parking available. All COVID-19 protocols observed. Beaver Tile and Hardware, eager to serve you.
Season 2 of Road to Success, The Journey continues. His musical vision led to the creation of the famous Penthouse Records. This Thursday, April 22, 12:30 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. on The Road to Success, we will journey with legendary producer and CEO of Penthouse Records, Donovan Germain.
I'm Donovan Germain. Journey with me on the road to success with Kashima Francis on the Easy Skanking on Thursday, April 22nd on Irie FM. See you there.
That's Road to Success, The Journey, geared to inspire, uplift, educate, motivate, and entertain. This and every Thursday inside the Easy Skanking.
I am a success story, yeah, success, a success story. I am a success story.
One and move, one and ready. Where's the data you travel with me today?
Make sure say red plate dey on it, you know. I'm not travel with you.
We have so many things legit.
Red plate operators, it's your time to take the spotlight.
Irie FM is giving all red plate operators a chance to win big in Red Plate Spotlight.
Just submit your red plate via a WhatsApp picture to 876-350-2838 and listen to Irie FM Mondays to Fridays between 6 a.m. and noon, as well as between 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays to hear if your plate will be announced to win at least $10,000.
Once announced, you will have 20 minutes to claim your winnings, which goes up by $10,000 every time someone fails to claim.
You don't have to submit your plate more than once, because once submitted, it remains a possible candidate for every draw until drawn.
No name, phone numbers, or address needed. Only red plate pictures required. Red Plate Spotlight is brought to you by
Sly and Robbie Taxi Records, promoting the new album album from Sly and Robbie, Red Hills Road, available on all major digital platforms. Get your CDs at the Music Mart South Avenue, Derek Harriet's Twin Gate Plaza, Me Hungry at the Marketplace, and at One Pop Music Studio, Red Hills Road. Records and JR Production with Juju Blood new single White Like Cocaine, available on all digital platforms now.
White like cocaine, dang, dang, dang. White like cocaine. Tough chin, right? Air Force white like cocaine. White tees with a rope chain, dog. You know see my up like propane.
Naya Bless and Jamrock Music Productions promoting the hot new Mama Africa Rhythm, available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and all major streaming and downloading platforms.
On this earth, it's higher than the most high. Some burn propaganda and say no. Babylon no like highly.
Studio 21 Productions promoting Leroy Artist Brown's blockbuster from the album Ease Up Off the Crime with Leroy and Friends Volume 2, available on all digital platforms. It's a DMI production.
Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time. Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time.
That's Red Plate Spotlight this and every weekday, and twice on Mondays and Fridays on the nation's #1 IRI FM.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to, IRI FM. IRI FM.
King Selassie, Ethiopia needs you now. Say the lies they told, didn't scatter the sheep of thy fold. Say the lies they told, didn't scatter the sheep of thy fold. So here we are this day. I and I will never go astray. Oh, King Selassie, Ethiopia needs you now. King Selassie, Ethiopia needs you now.
Yes. Cry of Ethiopia. Yes, Ivy.
Ethiopia, yeah, man. Sister Barbara Makeda is online too, you know. So
Blessed.
engage her.
Blessed
Morning.
love, blessed love, blessed love.
Morning.
It really is a good morning.
I'm realizing that you are the instigator of this 2-hour marathon here.
Listen, Amazira came on a couple of weeks ago and asked me if I'd help put together, you know, a launch in Jamaica since they're all stuck on the other side of COVID. So I agreed and sort of, contacted you people at IRI and, just help put it together because, of course, it's such a pleasure to be involved in something like this.
Yeah.
The nabbing is just my heart, and the music is so beautiful on this album. The whole thing has been so beautifully put together, physically and audio and in every way. It's just been a pleasure to make the connections and, put it all together. And, of course, being where I am in my little job has been good as well because Minister Granger was very happy to give her endorsement to it as well. She had a message she wanted to deliver.
But I see her name on the paper here.
Well, all she can do is say, would I read it for her, please? But that was yesterday. You want me to read it?
Yeah, no, you mean then the woman can give a message that you don't read it?
Well, I'm not Minister Grace. I can only read what she had to say.
Yeah, man, read it, man.
Okay, she says, April 21 was an unforgettable day in Jamaican history when 100,000 Rastafari from all over Jamaica descended on Palisades Airport in Kingston, playing drums, smoking chalices, and chanting Nyabingi songs as they waited for His Imperial Majesty. It has been 55 years, she continues, yet it has not faded from the memory or importance to the Rastafari community at home and abroad. The Emperor's visit was a significant moment in the development of the Rastafari religion. Having been treated as outcasts by Jamaican society, the respect and attention the Emperor gave them caused Rastafari to gain a measure of respectability for the first time. Building on that, the Rastafari's reggae music gained more interest and became commercially viable, leading in turn to the further global spread of the Rastafari movement. Minister says, I am happy to see that Jamaica has finally come to accept the positive presence of Rastafari citizens in our nation and their contribution to the development of our country. Our relationships continue to improve. Hard barriers have softened and broken fences been repaired. My government continues to play its part in all this, most recently with our work to repair the wrong done in the Coral Gardens incident 50 years ago. Minister ends, it is my pleasure to join the celebration of Groundation Day. I especially welcome this new album of sacred Rastafari music, adding yet another important milestone for this unique Jamaican community. Our message ends there. Minister Babsy Grange, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport.
Okay,
yes.
Give thanks.
Yeah, that was lovely. Convey our regards, you know.
Yes, I will do that. You see that she also, had the ministry put out a really nice advertisement celebrating the day, which was excellent. You know,
and that's in the Gleaner and the Observer.
Yes. Had her office prepare something really nice, which is good.
Yeah.
I have to give her enough respect for these things. You know what I mean? Because it's about time that governments of Jamaica accept and show respect to Rastafari. So the lady is not afraid to do so, and she does it. I like that.
Well, on behalf of the community, as Catherine would have said, gratitude is a must. We give thanks to every positive work.
Exactly. And her gratitude to the Rastafari community is part of that gratitude as well, which is good. Yes, indeed. Nice. So, Ras Ivory, you have a hit record, you have a hit album, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. As I hear you and Muta talking, it just needs promotion now to make sure it reaches everyone. Because indeed, as the 12 tribes, Levi once said, every Rastafari home should have a copy of this album. It's so beautiful. Remember, there's an old album of Bingy songs with the beautiful voice of Sister Bubbles on it. I remember.
I
wear that one out. I wear it out. But now we have a new one, and that is this album, and it's so lovely. You know, the packaging and everything. The booklet by Jay Tomiak, a lovely, beautiful booklet. Really nice, you know. It's a treasure to have. It's something you put in the special place, the place where you keep all your special things.
Things, yeah. The liner notes were well written, and the
very.
bio and the liner notes.
Yes,
well written by one of the foremost scholars in Rastafari.
Yes, exactly. Very well written. Yes. I'm only sorry that Muta didn't get to speak to Abba Zero. That's the conversation I was looking forward to hearing tonight.
Him can't go to bed.
But I hear
I don't know 12 o'clock, you know. No, really, Barbara.
Yes?
You know, you realize the 12 o'clock gone and I'm still do it?
You had so many advertisements.
We not stop yet. Watch a man. All right, so we have two more people for talk to. Abba Zero and Ras Lewis Brown.
Well, I would love to hear both those conversations.
So we will see it go.
So just go on with that. I'm glad I got a chance to put my 2 bits worth.
Yeah, man.
So
Love
Sister
it.
Makeda,
Glad to be
Makeda,
associated.
Did Madam Minister get her personal copy?
Oh, yes, she did. She got her copy some time ago. That's why she was happy to be involved. Very much so. And I know she took it home to listen to it. So, yes, definitely.
All right.
So I'll keep listening and continue. This has been a lovely show, a lovely night, a lovely day. Wonderful.
So, Sister Barbara,
yes.
At the 3 locations, one will be able to get, because there's 2 versions of the album. You have the
the package. Yes, you can get
package. Yeah, you can get.
There's an album and then there's a deluxe package. That would be like a special package, you know. So, but those are the first 3 outlets that have been set up. They have a good relationship with the owner of the Kaya dispensaries. Yeah. So that's like a first place. I know that it's, people with big pockets that will stop in there, but that's a good beginning, and tourists go to those places too. Okay. But we need to have it spread all over in the small places and the large places. This is just a beginning. Those 3 Kaya outlets: Kingston, Ocho Rios, Montego Bay. That's a start.
Yes, sir.
So it's just a beginning, It's a beginning, one step at a time. One step. This is an album that's going to go on for a long time, long after I am no longer even here physically. So this is the beginning. This is the beginning. Excellent. And well done, Rastafarian. Well done.
Thanks, my sister. Them the praises go to where praises is due. Because, without the divine love of Rastafari and the inspiration from His and Her Majesty, it could not be done.
Exactly.
And without my family, my immediate family, my empress and children, because they are the ones, if the thing does sound good, they will laugh and make joke, and they have to make sure sometimes they hear me, and they say, I will hear my eldest daughter and her mother talk. And one more. Something in my right now, you're hearing around the knitting machine is a new one. That's about come up with, So,
please give Sister Amy my love. I hope I know she's listening. So Sister Amy, I said love. I said enough love.
Yes,
nice.
So,
all right. We're going to go on with the program here.
All right, Mama.
Nice. Love, mucho. Love.
Yeah, that was Makeda.
Yes, sir.
Anna, Blake, all of the things that you want to call her. First journalist. We can't really talk her accolades, but Rastafari woman. Simple.
Love.
Yes.
Many crowns.
Love you.
All right, we want to get...
Outperform, outlast. With top performance. Jackama. Reliable, full stop, not comma. We have the expertise for drilling and demolition. We have the power tools for plumbers and electrician. Fancy select tools, 3 parts and 3 repairs. 3 parts, 3 repairs. The 2 to 3 years. Hilton, available at Delta Supply, 106 Hagley Park Road. Call us at 876-302-61114. Delta Supply, we service what we sell.
Contractors, homeowners, are you remodeling or building your dream home? K-Ban Hardware has everything you need, from foundation to finishes. K-Ban has great prices on lumber, steel, cement, tiles, doors, toilets, shower enclosures, not to mention our exceptional roofing tiles. Plus, check out our monthly specials for even more savings. Visit us at 22 King Street, Linstead, and 94 Great George Street, Savannah, Lamar, for an unbeatable shopping experience. Delivery available. K-Ban Hardware, from foundation to finishes.
Oh,
All-in-One Discount Limited, located at Unit 15, WV Plaza, 109 Main Street, Ocho Rios, has the best in products and prices island-wide. We specialize in wholesale and retail electronics, including tablets and phones. We also have clothing, sports, shoes, and much more in store. Plus, we repair and service computers, phones, and tablets. For more information, call All-in-One Discount Limited at 876-419-7263.
Android Market is now open in Kingston. You heard right. Android Market Sales and Services have now extended its borders to Kingston, Jamaica. Check us out inside Megamart, Waterloo Road for all your phones, gadgets, and accessories. Telephone 876-433-1234. Android Market Sales and Services. Now at Megamart, Waterloo Road, Kingston. Android Market, where innovation comes from all directions.
One and move, one and ready. Where's the data? You travel with me today?
Make sure say red plate there on it, you know. I'm not travel with you.
We have so many things legit.
That's it. Red plate operators, it's your time to take the spotlight.
Irie FM is giving all red plate operators a chance to win big in Red Plate Spotlight.
Just submit your red plate via a WhatsApp picture to 876-350-2838 and listen to Irie FM Mondays to Fridays between 6 a.m. and noon, as well as between 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays to hear if your plate will be announced to win at least $10,000.
Once announced, you will have 20 minutes to claim your winnings, which goes up by $10,000 every time someone fails to claim.
You don't have to submit your plate more than once, because once submitted, it remains a possible candidate for every draw until drawn.
No name, phone numbers, or address needed. Only red plate pictures required. Red Plate Spotlight is brought to you by
Sly and Robbie Taxi Records, promoting the new album from Sly and Robbie, Red Hills Road, available on all major digital platforms. Get your CDs at the Music Mart South Avenue, Derek Harriet's Twin Gate Plaza, Me Hungry at the Marketplace, and at One Pop Music Studio, Red Hills Road. Records and JR Production with Juju Blood new single White Like Cocaine, available on all digital platforms now.
White like cocaine, dang, dang, dang. White like cocaine.
Tough chin rap.
Air Force white like cocaine. White tees with a rope chain, dog. You know see my up like dope.
Now you're blessed and Jamrock Music Productions promoting the hot new Mama Africa Rhythm, available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and all major streaming and downloading platforms.
On this earth, it's higher than the most high. Some foreign propaganda I say now. Babylon no like highly.
Studio 21 Productions promoting Leroy Artist Brown's blockbuster from the album Ease Up Off the Crime with Leroy and Friends Volume 2, available on all digital platforms. It's a DMI production.
Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time. Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time.
That's Red Plate Spotlight, this and every weekday, and twice on Mondays and Fridays on the nation's #1 Irie FM.
Irie shut.
Need information on everyday financial matters? Then check out The Financial Corner. This and every Monday at 6 p.m. during live at 5:45. We give relatable financial information, the latest financial news, as well as financial tips. That's Financial Corner. This and every Monday at 6 p.m. on the nation's #1 Irie FM.
Reggae Radio, Irie FM, continues to add value and excitement to the airwaves for you, our listeners, with yet another exciting game, Lucky Spin. Join us this and every Thursday during the wake-up call, 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. for Lucky Spin. All you have to do is call and have the announcer spin the lucky wheel to see what prize awaits you when it stops. It could be $15,000, $35,000, as much as $55,000, or maybe some phone credit. If your arrow, however, stops on please call back, just follow the arrow and take for yourself. Remember, no spin, no win. That's Lucky Spin this and every Thursday at 7:45 a.m. and 9 a.m. during the wake-up call on Roots Rocking Reggae Radio, Irie FM.
Brought to you by Better Wheels. Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entry closes April 30th, 2021. Shop at Better Wheels to win.
Tad's Records promoting Chesedek and Friends In Them Eyes single. Distributed by Tad's Records and available on all digital platforms worldwide. Start streaming and downloading your copy today. Chesedek and Tad's Records, the ultimate reggae experience.
On Friday, 1963, Coral Garden, Montego Bay City, under the order of Bustamante, them kill and abuse.
Nature Ellis' hit song from the album Revolution Choice, titled Freedom, produced by Ambassadors of Choice Records and distributed by Happyless Entertainment, available on all digital platforms.
Free the dumb, freedom, free the dumb, so that they can speak. Nature Ellis.
Wall Street Records does it again with Diligence's new hit single, My Life. Get it on Spotify, iTunes, and all online digital platforms.
Life, make money, praise God. They are still a wallet even though the race hard. My life, make money, praise God. Happy say me they are not in a graveyard. My life.
JR Production promoting Junior Reid's new single, Vaccination. Available on all downloading platforms. Stream and download now. Check out Junior Reid on Instagram at Real Junior Reid.
Give me vaccination. Make them not give me reparation. Give me compensation. Give me repatriation.
Ambassador of Choice Records promoting the new single by Mojo Herb titled Mama, distributed by Zojak worldwide and available on Spotify and all social media platforms. Stream and download now.
Mama, you're that queen who motivates my strides. I can't pay you for my life, and I know.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to. Irie FM. Irie FM. Irie FM.
I will sing of mercy and judgment. Unto thee, O Jah, will I sing. I will behave myself wisely in a perfect way. Oh, when wilt thou come unto I? I will walk within thy house with a perfect heart. I will set no wicked thing before mine eyes. I hate the work of them that turn aside, and it shall not cleave to I. A froward heart shall depart from I, and I will not know a wicked person. Whoso privily slandereth his neighbor, him will I cut off. He that hath a high look and a proud heart, will I not suffer. Mine eye shall be upon the faithful of the land, that they may dwell with I. He that walketh in a perfect way, he shall serve I. He that worketh deceit shall not dwell in thy house, and he that telleth lies shall not tarry in my sight. I will early destroy all the wicked of the land, that I may cut off all the evildoers from the city of the Most High, Emperor Haile Selassie I the First. Psalm 101. The psalm said by His Imperial Majesty on his coronation day, November 2nd, 1930. A tribute to the patriarchs and matriarchs of Rastafari.
Patriarchs and matriarchs, we salute you all this day. Patriarchs and matriarchs, you have showed us
pass through great tribulation, but you never give up the fight. Battle axe and weapons of Selassie, blessings from the Most High. Battle axe and weapons of Selassie, blessings from the Most High.
Yes, Ivar, you there?
Yeah, man. Patriarchs and matriarchs. And you know, when we chant that chant, they will remember Bongo Rocky and Baby Icon. They were the most outstanding couple when I just reached King. You can't forget them two there.
Yeah, man.
You know, so they are the ones, the patriarchs and matriarchs. And there were other patriarchs and matriarchs like Pa Shanti and Ma Shanti, where we used to one, used to the other. Bongo Daniel and, you know,
Puro. Remember Puro?
You know, Bongo Eddie and,
Wato.
you know, Empress. You know, there were some outstanding couples within the order. And we say, you know, this one is just a tribute to all those who forged ahead even before I and I as youths and, you know, left a legacy for I and I, you know. So that one day in honor. But Ja Brown there, I know.
All right, Ja Brown.
Coral Garden.
Rastafari live.
Rastafari.
Live every time, man. You know.
Are you going to play your radio in the background?
Before we go any further, I am is not the secretary of the Rastafari Coral Garden Benevolent Society. I'm the treasurer.
Oh, them say secretary also.
Pamela Williams.
Okay.
She's the secretary.
Okay.
So we are clear that the listener, because them things that go out all over the world, you know.
Confuse the people.
Yeah, the finance man.
Yes, they're the finance man, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Rasta Muta.
Yes, sir.
Is another gate this open up for the Rastafari community. And not just the Rastafari community, but black people in general. Because when I am a youth and we are go to school, enough things that we learn at the school. And when we left the school, we can realize the truth. Enough things that we learn at school in a right. And this album, it tell the history. That's when the younger youths them and many adults like myself hear the lyrics of these songs. It will make them think, and it will bring them to a realization of who them truly is. Because I tell you something, many I and I, you see what crime big out there, many I and I at our age, when we are youth, we could have picked up the gun because of the unjust things were in the earth, you know. But we never do it. We get redeemed by the music. It was Rastafari music, the Dennis Brown and the Bob Marley went out there. And it grew I and I. That's I and I could have seen a different pathway. So we choose Rastafari. It redeemed I and I from the gun. And it opened up a gateway. So you see this album, that's Ivar, big up to the eye. This album, it will open up another gateway because the message is the history of I and I. The history. They I talk about the visitor His Majesty. They I choose a right there, Rastafari. Because when I and I go out there, you know, we tell people certain things, you know, they don't know if it is not it. Because it's not been taught in school. So this album, what I create, it open up a gateway, it's like a book. And it open up the thing, can't even go research. Because every note and every song, every lyrics what I put in the song. Remember, a history. And, you know, a couple of years ago, when I hear the Coral Garden chant, I say, oh, Jah Rastafari. Because, remember, I said, Jah Lewis did the one too, you know. But Jah Lewis won't do in the farm of electricity, reggae farm. But you are talking about the Naya Bingy movements now. You don't need no electricity. And they can't just chant out there. So them couldn't even hold it back like that.
Yes.
Because this story, it has to go out the natty. Because remember, you know, then they want to go out there, you know, and then they want the Rasta man to grow up.
Well, remember in that history and Jamrock, the jobs were bad, you know.
Yes.
So,
yes,
you know where I come from.
Know where I come from, Rasta. So I give thanks. And the elders, them appreciate love it, the one them who go to the Karagan atrocity, even when they come one day, when we have the commemoration.
Yeah.
And the eye them hear the man them say, yes, I are. Because one of the things about it, you know, a lot of them elders, them are going, you know. Sooner or later, a lot of them now go able to testify again.
Truly.
So it's important. It's important to have the message, the history foretold. Love this Rastafari son.
Give thanks, beloved. We give thanks. We give thanks to the inspiration. We trust we can continue to do more because, you know, we just have to grow as a movement into a nation, you know. And our own hymnals is important because it speaks to our own reality, you know.
Yes,
and as we say, Rastafari. We know the founding fathers then did start out with a material and a spiritual balance, you know, but somewhere along the line, man come up and start burn money. How it was about an economic foundation. Claudius Henry was about an economic foundation. The best bread in the island was made by Rasta, you know, in Clarendon.
Yes, Clarendon. You have faith.
And you see, while HTB did have donkey cart, Henry did have van and deliver them bread. Check the contrast, you know. The National Bakery.
Hold on there. How we are talking about Clarendon? You know Rainbow Hill Temple down at Spanish Town Road?
Yeah.
Who used to run all there? Eh?
That was another economic entity too.
No, but you said the best bread. How we are talking about?
It's a growth, that's it.
Best bread.
Eh? We never taste bread and good bread.
No, man, you want to taste the one that has Rainbow Hill Temple at Spanish Town Road. This will media market to my granny. Yeah. And she knows that she go down selling up on a Saturday evening. And that's all the bread come from.
Yes.
Oh, say.
But the thing now is just to show where we were. We were on an economic and a spiritual path. But somewhere along the line, some element come in and man start burn money and certain things, and it brings with it.
I like the spiritual more than the physical.
Yes, what I majesty teach with the balance, but we just have to say we're founding fathers of these entities were about the spiritual and the material. And I think the way forward now is to just, you know, keep the spiritual strengthen up and put some economic development and progress there. Yeah, man.
That's the other balance, you know.
Hold on there. Shane, how stay down the soil? Shane?
Yeah, man, we're good, man.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Yes, Ivy, go ahead.
Yeah, man. So
but one of the things about it, you know, Ivy.
Yeah.
You know, talk to Sister Barbara Anna Blake. Yeah. And she mentioned of the minister.
Yeah.
You know, a long time with them on the earth, you know. And we know that the government from time to time, them violate Rastafari. But we have seen some good in them people, you know. Barbara Anna Blake, I can remember when the public defender did talk, you know. When the public defender talk, she sent a message to the culture minister and said, 4 of the brethren them go through the atrocity, need some positive attention right now. And Minister Green sent her a mobile, you know. Then she drive up and down and we go look for the brethren them. And when she looked on the brethren them, she automatically I said the same thing where I said we need an elders care home. Yeah. And she put it to the minister. And the minister buy into it. We have a 13-point recommendation out there what we present to the government.
Yeah.
And for economical sake, we say we want a creed village. We want a creed village that can sustain itself.
Yeah.
You have farming product. Once you have the farming product, you can always grind and mill and do all kind of things.
Yeah.
The things what we produce. But it can sustain itself.
Yeah.
So we are talking about economics, and the government is buying into it too. So one of the things about it, we not just think for just the survivors alone. We are thinking about recompense for the community too.
Yeah, because you see the Rasta community suffer beyond Coral Gardens.
Not it. Remember, say, all I know when we are growing up, we go in our parents' house and say, well, I can't stay again, you know.
True.
And the first thing that they say, you can't stay again. And your Rasta dirty thing go out the door.
Yeah.
So all of we suffer it.
Yes.
And the government apologize. And we are looking forward that they would fulfill those 13-point recommendations on behalf of the Rastafari community.
Yes, and
so it's not just the survivors alone.
Part of the apology have to be beyond the Coral Garden.
Beyond it, man.
You know.
And then we are talking about economical progress.
Yes, I.
See the community itself.
Yes, I.
So, me just say, Barbara Blake, Anna Blake, she spoke, and to read the letter from the minister.
Yeah.
And we are all them word to whatsoever them say.
Yeah.
And we are look to go forward.
Give thanks.
Yeah, man, we are look to go forward, Rastafari.
Give thanks. You know,
so the album, I tell you, it's a blessing. It's a gateway open up there and I again, Rastafari, son.
Well, as Muta rightly say, you know, the phasing out of things we adapt for things that is our own is important, and
definitely
you know,
so.
I always entreat different one-on-one. Let us all write. Let us, you know, those with the talent. Kind of everyone have the talent and the wherewithal to do certain things. You know, farmer farm, trader plow, knit. You know, songwriters write, singers sing, chanters chant, drummers drum. Everyone in the own sphere, you know. But we just need to continue when we give thanks to a profile doing. Profile is also presenting some nice chants, you know. And,
yes, man.
You know,
yes, man. Yes, man.
And you know, the favorite of many is the Lion of Judah reign, you know.
The Lion of Judah reign, yes.
And then, you know, about one, spread the love, you know. So
profile
doing his portion too. The racism in South Africa is also writing praise songs too.
Yes,
you know,
thanks.
Once the globe, and there's the racists in Malawi are also writing praise songs. You know, Her Majesty did visit them in, I think, 65, and then a mountain was named, you know, in the name
you
of
have a
His
street
Majesty.
down there. You have an avenue down there named Haile Selassie Avenue.
In 80.
You know, in a Malawi.
Watch this.
Yeah, man, we go down there, man.
Listen, Rastafari, son.
When Her Majesty left Jamaica on the 24th and landed in 80, part of his journey into the capital was to cut the ribbon to open a new highway from the airport into the city, and it was named Haile Selassie the First Avenue. So Papa Doc paid his due, met the Lion of Judah, spoke of his work, and said the feat that he has accomplished, Solomon in his time did not accomplish those. So, you know, I'm sure, you know, like a greater than Solomon is here in the person of Haile Selassie the First.
King David, greater son, man. It's a step.
Yeah, man. So Papa Doc played his role, and as we say, you know, the two leaders of these two countries were get rid of the colonizer. Yeah, I see. Ethiopia wasn't conquered, but those who came to take her by force, Ethiopia repelled them. 80, the unsuccessful revolution on that side there, you know, and then for the leaders of them two countries, they meet in 66 after I leave Jamaica. It was key and important, all that happened. So we give thanks, and as I said, the album is a nice, fresh start to saying to one, say, yeah, we have something that is our own. It come out of I, and it's just an encouragement to others to be a part of it, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks. Give thanks.
Give thanks, Rastafari, so, you know?
Say the Ark of the Covenant is in his hand. I and I hail King Selassie. All nations had to bow and cry.
Ivy.
Yes, I.
You know, so we go through the album, though. We give them a synopsis, every tune on it.
Give thanks, Muta.
Yeah, 11 tune.
You know, you with your global listenership, the globe is aware of our history right now.
Of course.
And as we say, we look forward to one gravitating towards it and give it the support that it deserves, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, in the best interest of strength
Well,
Rastafari family, yeah?
You know, say, we're gone 3 hours and something, you know.
Muta, can I just say something there? On behalf of the Rastafari Cargo Benevolent Society members, we congratulate that. And we are hope and pray for the success of the album. Because we know say we do good for the Rastafari community. More blessing and more joy to the
Yeah, man.
Give thanks, bro, and convey the love to the family and the ancients, them, and all, yeah? We give thanks,
Rasta.
Yeah, man. And we have to give thanks to the brethren. And it was really an honor to accommodate this great work by the brethren, you know? Give thanks for that.
Blessing, I am.
Yes, Muta. So we give thanks to the manifestation that, you know, the album could be heard on number one, the radio, and global.
Yeah.
We just look forward to the success of it, that more of these works can continue to sing the glory and praise of our great Africanness, yeah?
Yeah, blessed Rastafari. Isaac.
Love and blessing. Rastafari.
The King of all nations had to bow and crown him King of Kings. All nations had to bow and crown him Lord of Lords. Say the power of the Holy Trinity, sit upon David's throne. Say the Ark of the Covenant is in his hand. I and I hail King Selassie. Say the Ark of the Covenant is in his hand. I and I hail King Selassie. All nations had to bow and crown him King of Kings. All nations had to bow and crown him Lord of Lords.
Thought-provoking, always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
To prevail to open the seven seals. I say written on his vesture and on his thigh, his name King Selassie. I say written on his vesture and on his thigh, his name King Selassie.
All right. How about Zero?
My beloved, one perfect love. What a good job you have done tonight, my brother. You went over time.
Have a 0.
Yes,
And
sir.
3 hours, something we got, you know.
Well, I tell you what, that's called a brothel.
No, but me not understand what did happen to your phone? What happened to your phone?
You know what? We have a storm. So
You have a storm?
I guess the internet is not functioning the way it should. But let's just get to the joy and the overpouring. Who was that brother that you just spoke to?
Ras Louis Brown from the Benevolent Society. I'm Pittsford.
Wow, what a thunderable voice. He was speaking and I thought, well, he just said it all. And I'm really thankful to know that a brother like that, carrying Louis Brown, carrying the mantle, carrying the torch, it just really rises my spirit. You can feel it right now. So, Ras Ivar, all powers to you and the family. And now we just work with the discipline of the material endeavor, knowing that we have the spiritual alignment so refined. So now, balance it, my beloved. Balance it. Muta, well done. Glenn Brownie, well done. Barbara Blake Hanna, well done. All the voices tonight. Jalevi, well done. And now, let us continue in this endeavor. Let's work with the marketing and just put it out there and hope that all the Rastafarians, wherever they are on the planet, will make this something that will stay in the memory. And in this memory, that they will go out and purchase a copy and share this in the abundance.
Hold on, Abba. We have to take a break and come forward. Yes, Shane.
Excite your taste buds at Different Flavors Restaurant, where you get the best in Jamaican dishes, seafood and sandwiches. We also do catering and we deliver in Portmore. Call us 939-7928 or visit us at Shop 4F Portmore Mall.
2 out of every 10 babies born in Jamaica have teenage mothers who may not finish school or further them education. Some go on to have a second child while the first one is still baby.
Many teens start having sex too early and without protection,
which means a high chance of pregnancy.
You're ready for that responsibility? Delay sex or start use birth control and use a condom every time.
Live life before you give life. A message from the National Family Planning Board.
Real Deal Windows and Doors, Main Street, Tower Isle, St. Mary. Visit us today. We do frameless shawls. Yes, frameless shawls. Sliding windows and doors in any size. You name it, we build it. Call us today. 876-867-9349. That's Real Deal Windows and Doors, the frameless specialist. Don't worry about the money. We are the cheapest and the best.
Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean. Music starts representing the Caribbean, Trinidad, Jamaica, Barbados, Sestra.
Somebody make some noise!
Beanie Man, and Nikita.
Be ready for this.
3 of the Caribbean's hottest acts with their full band. Streaming live at Virgin Caribbean on Facebook and YouTube on Friday, 23rd April, 8 p.m. Atlantic Time and 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Bold, the concert, brought to you by Virgin Caribbean.
Who God bless, no man has any right to curse them. Spiritual Doctor Famous Bongo from Olaba offers spiritual and herbal healing. Come with your problems, big or small. We have all types of herbal medicines. For appointments, Friday and Saturday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. All you gotta do is call 876-867-0023 or 876-438-9121. Right in Olaba. Check out Spiritual Doctor Famous Bongo today.
GR Production promoting GRW Junior Review single World Upside Down, available on all digital platforms. Check out Junior Read Vivo, stream and download now. Yeah!
The world is turning upside down, and now the sky is underground. You try to make it turn out right, but now they say the day is night. They turn your smile into a frown. Oh.
Looking to buy, trade, or sell your vehicle? Well, look no further. Here at Draxall Auto Brokers, we buy, trade, and sell vehicles. Located at Draxall Estate St. Anne. Open Mondays to Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Telephone 403-3645 or 997-2495.
From the creators of Money Fridays, we introduce to you another radio first. Grab back.
Stay locked into Irie FM on the 107s this and every Monday in the wake-up call for Grab Bag. And you could win up to $50,000 cash weekly, plus other prizes.
All you have to do is call Irie FM when you hear it's Grab Bag time. Tell the announcer which bag to dip into, and what comes up is yours, just like that.
It could be a gift from a sponsor. It could be $10,000. It could be $30,000. It could be a whopping $50,000. Or it could be, sorry, try again.
But if you don't have a representing hand in the bag, you don't have a chance.
Grab Bag is brought to you courtesy of Tiles R Us Limited, Ballards Valley, St. Elizabeth. For all your tiles and bathroom fixtures, call 965-1896. Tiles R Us. Dad's Record and the new Reggae Virus First Dose CD. Available on all digital platforms worldwide. Reggae Virus is a musical pandemic. Get your first dose today. Dad's Record, the infectious reggae experience.
Featuring Mikey Spice.
LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York is home, but it ain't mine no more. I am myself.
Junior Reid and GRW's hot new single World Upside Down. Available on all digital platforms.
Stopping the kids from going to school. They'll be strong, they'll be no fool. The more you live, the more you learn. The more you hustle, the more you earn.
Better Wheels. Pro Box giveaway at Better Wheels extended by popular demand. Entry closes April 30th, 2021. Shop at Better Wheels to win.
And Tad's Record and the new Chesedek single titled Unite, taken from Chesedek's album Hello Africa. Available on all digital platforms worldwide. Chesedek and Tad's Record, the ultimate roots reggae experience.
So let's unite. Let love fill the empty space that divide. Yeah.
Need information on everyday financial matters? Then check out the Financial Corner. This and every Monday at 6 p.m. during Live at 5:45. We give relatable financial information, the latest financial news, as well as financial tips. That's Financial Corner. This and every Monday at 6 p.m. on the nation's #1 Irie FM.
One and move, one and ready. Where's the data? You travel with me today?
Make sure say red plate the pan it, you know. I'm not travel with you.
We have some thing legit.
Red plate operators, it's your time to take the spotlight.
Irie FM is giving all red plate operators a chance to win big in Red Plate Spotlight.
Just submit your red plate via a WhatsApp picture to 876-350-2838 and listen to Irie FM Mondays to Fridays between 6 a.m. and noon, as well as between 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays and Fridays to hear if your plate will be announced to win at least $10,000.
Once announced, you will have 20 minutes to claim your winning. wins, which goes up by $10,000 every time someone fails to claim.
You don't have to submit your plate more than once because once submitted, it remains a possible candidate for every draw until drawn.
No name, phone numbers, or address needed. Only red plate pictures required. Red Plate Spotlight is brought to you by
Sly and Robbie Taxi Records, promoting the new album from Sly and Robbie, Red Hills Road, available on all major digital platforms. Get your CDs at the Music Mart South Avenue, Derek Harriet's Twin Gate Plaza, Me Hungry at the Marketplace, and at One Pop Music Studio, Red Hills Road. Records and JR Production with Juju Blood new single White Like Cocaine available on all digital platforms now.
White like cocaine, dang, dang, dang. White like cocaine. Tough tune, right? Air Force white like cocaine. White tees with a rope chain, dog. You know see my up like dope.
Naya Bless and Jamrock Music Productions promoting the hot new Mama Africa Rhythm available on iTunes, Amazon, Spotify, and all major streaming and downloading platforms.
On this earth, it's higher than the most high. So burn propaganda and say no. Babylon no like highly.
Studio 21 Productions promoting Leroy Artist Brown's blockbuster from the album Ease Up Off the Crime with Leroy and Friends Volume 2, available on all digital platforms. It's a DMI production.
Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time. Ease up on the crime, make we have a good time, make we have a good time.
That's Red Plate Spotlight this and every weekday and twice on Mondays and Fridays on the nation's #1 Irie FM.
Irie shut.
While driving through Jamaica, there's only one radio station I listen to, Irie FM. Irie
Yes.
FM. Irie FM.
Have I still there?
Boy, if anyone tell me that the word Irie would have become the #1 commercial radio station on the planet. Oh, my goddess. My goddess, brother.
The white thing said which I saw.
It must pays its bills and its employees well, huh?
I'm not answering that question. Not answering that question at all.
Anyhow,
I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
And it was about 43 commercials in that waiting there.
Yeah.
So here we are, Muta. The legacy of Rastafari. And it's now up to Rastafari because through all the oppression and persecution, Rastafari still holds the victory, and it's what Rastafarians do with this awareness.
Yeah.
So it's now up to us.
Yeah,
we
man,
can't blame no one no more. Yeah.
All right.
So I see you've done a good job tonight, but there's only one thing: the instrumental album.
No, me not get that. Me not get that.
Yeah, you did. You got 2 copies.
Yeah, no, but are the two same thing?
No.
Me not just play it. Ah, yeah. Wait there, listen to me. My brethren inside I saw. I'm tell him they must listen to the two same album.
Okay,
May I tell you?
So comes what may.
Swan, wait there, hold on there. Swan call me now. I'm going to tell the brethren, say, put the 2 album them in the computer, and I could burn them up. I could listen to them. I will listen 3 tunes. After the one where I put in the computer already. And him say, take out the other one and put it in the next. And him put it in there, and that's the same thing. The 2 albums are the same thing.
Okay. Well, a mistake was made there.
Well, obviously.
Irie FM will compensate us for another 2 hours.
For what?
Where we will play the instrumental.
No, nobody now compensate nobody for nothing. You never tell me where to play. Are the album we are playing?
Oh.
How we talk about compensate?
Listen.
After me give you three, hey, watch out, 3.5 hours you gone, you know. 3.5 hours.
Hey, you know, you gave us a half an hour, man. You know,
we're not. Abba. Me never know say you didn't want to talk. For tell me about compensation. Because me not, we're the Abba Zero.
Okay.
Abba Zero. Listen
Yes,
to me.
sir.
Listen to me now. You give me 2 albums. The 2 albums look exactly alike. It's when me I go up on the radio, you tell me, say, you want to hear an instrumental tune. Me ask you if the instrumental tune up on the album me have, you said no. There's no way I am going to look on 2 albums and expect, say, one of them different. And when I realize the way I say, I ask the brethren for burn out the 2 CD them. And when we listen to them, are the 2 same album. So don't run no joke about no compensation. Compensation for what?
Okay, so
me play the whole of the album, you know. Listen to me. Listen to me, man. Yeah, make the thing turn out a little way, you know. Abba.
We'll negotiate with
We're not negotiating nothing. Negotiate what? I better talk about Rasta. You get me ignorant now, but you make the thing I got so good that you come now with them foolishness, yeah? Compensate for what?
Look, I'm looking at your face. Let me see you smile right now.
No, me not smile because you come with foolishness. You come with foolishness, Rasta. Because me play out the whole album. Me play out the whole album. The whole album me play. And because me never play the instrumental version, you got to tell me about you want compensation.
I beg your pardon, sir.
Oh man, don't beg me nothing, brethren. Because at 2 hours it's supposed to take an hour. 3.5 hours me gone. 3.5 hours. And obviously too much advertisement in there. So me could say too much advertisement in there. So even if you didn't get 1 hour advertisement, me still give you half hour.
I tell you what.
Oh, if you done the program, so brethren, or you come and done the program that way, yeah.
With the instrumental.
There's no instrumental album here. I do have no instrumental album here.
We'll make sure that you get
after the 2 hours, we are no idiot. 2 people in the 2 hours, we are no idiot, Rasta. Me listen to the 2 album them. Listen to the 2. Listen. Me listen to the 2 album. 3 songs for each of them. And the 3 songs for each of the album them are the same thing.
Well, I tell you what, Muta, that was a good job done tonight.
Yeah, well, you know, you're upset me, Rasta. You're upset me.
We're gonna end the program knowing that it's a job well done.
Yeah,
and
but
with
you
full
upset
gratitude.
me. You upset me.
I full gratitude.
Come on, no.
And full appreciation.
Me sorry, say you get you now.
and now we will continue on a bigger
note. The whole night.
Yeah.
Me sorry, say you get you. Come on, you come with them argument there.
No, the bigger note now is.
Really, you know where you should have complained. You know where you would have complained about. I can tell you where you would have complained about. You see, if me done the program at 12, then you could have complained. If me done it at 12, you could have complained.
We're not.
Because we are quite aware that there was a lot of advertisement on the radio. That's why it reached to that distance here. So, you come 2 o'clock, something to 2 in the morning with them foolishness there.
And you know what? So interesting, Muta. The world wants to hear more.
And the world hear the world hear it. And you are coming now with your little capitalistic madness. Like you want to screech around the corner.
I told you earlier that I apologize.
No, but you say you must down to the thing and you can't do the thing and then apologize. It's like you know, say you do something madness and then I come apologize after. You upset me, man.
Well, you know what?
2:13 in the morning.
You know what? I'm not going to give you any headaches now, so...
No, I'm not getting no headache. I'm just annoyed. Just annoyed. I'm totally annoyed with what you just did and what you say. I am very annoyed. After I play the whole of the album, which other station play the whole of the album?
I didn't hear. No one has ever done that. Ask Ras Ivi. Ras Ivi will tell you 3 hours on the air. He has never done that before.
Yeah. Well.
So much gratitude.
Yeah.
And with that said, I am going to be calling IRI FM tomorrow, and I'm going to try and organize something so that we can have the instrumental played for at least an hour.
I don't have it. I don't have the instrumental.
I'll get that to you, definitely. I'll get that to you ASAP.
Last year,
we will share
you
that
sent
with
a
the
box of the CD to me. You sent a box of that CD to me. And when I had the CD here and I took out 2 of the CD and say I go play, you tell me I must give all of them to Ivy. You remember that?
I remember that. Yeah, I remember
so I gave all of them to Ivy. And now you send me back 2, and the 2, it's the same thing. And now you are telling me, say, give me an instrumental one. Me and Swan don't talk about that already, you know. Me and Swan don't talk about it already.
We'll make sure that before the weekend, tomorrow's Thursday, Friday, we'll make sure that you get a copy of the instrumental.
All right, sir.
Yeah, before the weekend, yeah? And in the spirit of gratitude, we're thankful for this evening, and we will continue this process.
All right, blessed man, give thanks.
Thank you, my beloved. Blessed
give thanks.
Looking for new or used parts for your Toyota, Honda, Nissan, or Mitsubishi vehicles? Come to John Auto, 14 Hart Street, Montego Bay. We stock engine, transmission, body, and front-end parts. Call us at 876-940-3223 or 634-9665. WhatsApp us also at 876-781-2097. John Auto, your parts source.
Is it that you're suffering